Welcome
and Shenanigans
from this plane and beyond to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. We're very excited to have you here. Quick shout out to Legends of Eventris for rating our episode last week. That
Big
was
fans.
super nice
Big
of you guys.
Took so much from us.
I woke up to that message. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" So thank you so much. That was very kind of you, and we love your work. You guys are awesome.
Hopefully you enjoyed the trauma.
Yeah.
And there's more to come.
There's just you wait.
Trauma bonding.
And Shenanigans.
One
day.
It's been a lot of shenanigans, not a lot of camaraderie right now.
No, we're killing each other's parents. Of course not.
No one knows that.
I mean, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
But without further ado, I ask you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
Start.
I'm having a good time.
And Shenanigans.
I love playing D&D every week.
Previously, on the Obsidian Winds adventures, you found yourself dueling with Dabbledan Dirtfist and Nalana. I don't think you've ever actually gotten her last name.
Nope.
We never will.
Don't care.
Your long-lost human relative. In the bits of sparring, attempting to convince Dabbledan to head home and pursue finding information that might save Frognan's family from the current petrification they are undergoing, Mavi Dorn revealed herself. And leaping from the rooftops and from the water around you, combat began. And in essentially what turned into a tug of war of Dabbledan's body, both conscious and unconscious. When push came to shove, ultimately, Dabbledan was lost to the hands of an ally. In a tactical call, a rational call.
Tactical call. It was a tactical
Rather than
Thirsty.
rather than
Fucking-
letting the sigil fall into potential enemy hands, Professor Filson Olivier claimed the sigil for his own, noticing a slight acknowledgement in what consciousness was fading in and out of Dabbledan, a small acknowledgement of acceptance of this choice. Wolfgang, having his body intermittently throughout the fight taken control of,
Loved it.
and casting magic far beyond his normal capabilities.
Which is very little.
It's a very, very small gap. Almost striking Nalana.
She rolled very close to the DC.
And while there was loss, ultimately, your enemies escaped, running away. In the midst of this loss, Nesta attempting to bring back Dabbledan. But it seems the cost that comes with the loss of a sigil appears to be permanent.
Unless you wish your way out of it.
How can you wish if you're dead?
How indeed.
The group reconvening with the sounds of explosions happening in the background, the professor noticing off in the distance large tentacles roiling in the distance, tossing ships into the sky and exploding docks. A kraken is attacking the city.
Take care of that next.
The group deciding to reconvene
No big deal.
had truths revealed, minds changed, tension builds within the group. And in a sudden twist of decision, rather than heading towards the alchemist to potentially secure a potion for Frognan's family, Kai was very quickly drawing a conclusion that Zieg might be next. The party scoured forward, retracing his steps that he enjoyed so fervently just hours ago in the festival.
That was one of my favorite lines. Rewatching it last night was when Nesta's like, "That's my dad's puke."
Oh. Following Dad's puke, you turn around the corner to find this scene with Victoria in some sort of ethereal glowing orb located on the ground. Zeeg down on his knees, standing in front of the cloaked, goat-masked individual who stands before him, hand out, palm open, and in his left hand there's this gnarled staff that kind of comes into this bright blue, almost crystal-like figure at the head.
I want that.
It is in this moment that we will go into combat. Initiative has already been rolled. We are in this moment because you are joining a previously started fight.
Ugh.
Their
Gross.
initiatives are before you.
No!
It's
Battle
worse.
cam. Is it gonna work?
Just
Nope.
out.
Didn't work.
It shut
It
off
just
like
died.
as he was
Yeah.
like.
I know, I was
getting
watching
into it.
Daniel watch it flicker.
Yeah, you know
I
how
was
it has like
oh,
a little
no.
symbol on the front?
Uh-huh.
I watched it just. Like, it was a little terrifying. I thought.
I saw it and I
Just
immediately
burst
looked at
inside.
Daniel and just watched Daniel going.
Oh man, that's
I thought it was gonna, like, catch fire.
Explode.
Yeah. Why did you put a battery in it?
So, can you unplug it?
Sure. Is it the,
No, it's charging,
the-
Daniel. It's charging.
It's charging.
Sure, okay. I just leave
We'll
it.
hold it for now.
Charging its death.
It
We
is
can assure
Zeke's
you.
turn.
There's things here.
Who got to go before the goated masked man. He's making a wisdom saving throw.
Against what?
Something he's dealing with right now.
That requires a wisdom saving throw?
Is he under the effects of a whole person?
I need to give him disadvantage with silvery barbs.
Give him
No, I'm
disadvantage?
joking.
Oh, sure. You want me to roll again?
No.
Well, then I'll stick with what I rolled.
Probably rolled that 20 anyways.
No, I rolled an 8 plus 4, which is not enough to break what he's under.
That's bad.
His turn ends. Moving forward.
Did his muscles move at all in his turn?
One back muscle kind of.
Spasm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Is that what you're looking for? Like the potential effect that he's under?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were just staring at muscles.
That's me.
He is
That's what I
not
do.
frozen in place. He's breathing. He seems to like almost be in some sort of trance, staring up at this person.
Hypnotic pattern.
Not
I'll just identifying.
The goat mass individual, hand out, sees you all approach and knocks the staff on the ground. Ice crystals begin to form, creating a dome over them,
No.
completely obscuring and blocking sight
Can I
as a wall of ice is encasing them.
counterspell that?
Want to counterspell? Are you within range?
60 feet.
60 feet. I am.
Oh, wait, no, he's 60 feet from
10,
me.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60 if you're in the front row.
And you're in the back row.
Who decided that?
I did based off of marching order.
Damn.
I will say there is an empty spot. Do you want to be closer to Nesta? A counterspell is interesting, so.
I feel like this is a trick question.
I feel like it is too.
It's up to you.
He wants to kill him so bad.
Kill who?
He wants to kill all
Every-
the dads. He's a
Yeah.
dad killer.
He's a dad killer.
No.
Okay. As this dome of ice obscures them completely.
So just the goat dude or goat dude and Zeke?
It's both of them. It is essentially a 10-foot. It's like this exact same radius, just around them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't see inside of it.
You cannot see inside of it. Though I will say, Wall of Ice doesn't specify if you can or cannot, so I'm assuming you can't.
You want to read the spell?
Sure. In terms of who's on deck, Nesta, you're up.
Get him
We
out
shouldn't
of
have told
there.
him our plans.
I had this planned days ago.
It's okay. That's double plan.
Me too. My plan hasn't changed. So my plan hasn't changed?
No.
Yeah, you
just
better mark that.
that I used
gonna wait till
things.
It doesn't say it obscures it, but you can move through it.
Hmm?
You can move through it, but you take damage.
That's after it's been broken.
Uh,
So once you destroy it, if you walk through the space before it's completely dissipated, you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
Well, how thick is the wall of ice? Because we could just use logic on that.
It's 1 foot thick.
1 foot thick. I think that you'd be able to see colors and shapes, but you wouldn't be able to see
Okay.
detail, right?
I'd allow that.
So,
I'd say you'd have to get right up to it, especially because it's dark outside.
cool. That makes sense.
Just with the nature of where you are right now, the time of day, all that jazz. So you need to close the distance if you wanted to like
Do a sight spell or
like
something.
misty step into there or something as well.
Cool.
All right.
Do it. It's your turn, isn't
Am I up?
Yeah. it's your
Oh, I'm
turn.
sorry.
it?
I'm going to Sacred Flame onto the dome and summon my spiritual weapon to hack away at it.
Okay.
Is this about the radius?
No, it's.
Oh no, it's so much smaller.
To be fair to say, you're.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like right up next to it.
I mean, well, I can't rage, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
I'll give you one of mine that I don't have right now.
Thank you.
You're raging.
She's gonna be so
Sacred
mad.
Flame, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess it just takes damage. It can't like make a save. Yeah, so it takes whatever you roll for Sacred Flame.
A wall of ice just.
Just dwarfs so
It's so wise.
well, it's a dex save.
It's so dexterous and immobile.
So that'll take nice 16 points of sacred.
Oh, she rolled 8s on both Sacred Flames.
Oh my god.
Dad's not
Okay,
dying
hold on, sorry.
today.
We'll see.
I'm gonna calculate this here. You said how much?
16.
16. Nice. As the Sacred Flame erupts, just a shard of it is shattered away. The wall is still there, though it has been heavily damaged.
And my spiritual weapon is going to
It's back.
smack it.
Yeah, roll to hit.
13.
13 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Turn it off. Dominic, go hold the power button on the right hand side.
5 damage from spiritual weapon.
There you go.
Nice.
5 points of damage. Boom. All right, that first front 10-foot piece is starting to wilt away at this point. It's not completely damaged and broken open, but it's definitely taken some hits. Moving on to Kylus. Ranguin, you're on deck.
Okay. I'll run forward the whole 30 feet.
If someone can help me move him.
Mm-hmm.
These offshoots are alleyways that you can go down if you want to.
20.
Like if you want to go behind a corner for cover.
30.
And I'll let off 2 Eldritch Blasts against the dome.
Okay, roll a hit.
Okay, first one, 7 plus 8, 15.
15 hits,
And then second one, 16 plus 8, 24.
24 hits.
First one is 5. Second one, 8, 12, plus 15.
15 points of damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
And the first one was 5, so a total 20.
As the 2 shots, or wind, it's not a gun, strike against it, the 5-foot area shatters open and you can now see inside. There is faintly within that space bits of ice and frost that is still holding on to the area.
Okay.
But you can see in now. I thought I turned you off.
It's possessed.
Oh, I wonder if it went off and then I ended up turning it on.
No,
I think
you turned it off.
Unplug
Just
it.
unplug it, yeah.
Just these guys?
Let it die.
Top one.
Top one.
This one?
Technical.
There you go.
We don't have to deal with it. Okay,
And then
that's your action and movement.
yeah. I'll stay where I am.
All right. Ringwin, you're up.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll teleport closer.
Lord, a little hair on your board.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Teleporting in.
I'm
Ringwin, you're up. Frognan, you're on deck.
15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to bonus action steady aim.
All right.
And then I'm going to hold my act. Can I see him?
Can you steady aim if you
You
move?
have to not move.
You
Oh, I have to not move. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're
It's
absolutely right.
the sacrifice of steady aim, yeah.
Okay, that's totally fine. Can I see him?
Yeah, he's
Do
got...
I have like a clear line of sight to him? Like,
Yeah, Zeke's a big guy, but he's kneeling down right now, so you have a pretty clear shot on like his upper torso. I'll say he has like half cover, so he's a
Who's
plus.
upper torso?
Huh?
Who's upper torso?
The goat person.
Just wanted to see if you'd say his name.
Oh, gotcha.
What if I'm aiming at the part that doesn't
Her
have
name,
cover? Then he doesn't get any cover, right?
Sharpshooter.
I would say you have disadvantage. You would have disadvantage on the shot.
But she has an ally and 5.
If at any point you have disadvantage, it negates.
Why would I have disadvantage?
Because you're specifically trying to aim at something.
I see.
Normally in combat, you look for an opening. You look for the weakness in an enemy. But if you're specifically trying to hit their leg,
So I would
they're
roll
going to
with
notice that.
disadvantage,
and-
or he has what?
Just a higher
Or he has a
AC.
+2 to his AC.
Okay, then I'm just gonna take the partial cover and I'm
All
gonna
right.
roll. I'm gonna try and shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Can't your daggers reach that far?
They're 16.
No, well, yeah, but it's 20 usually, 60 in parentheses. So that's,
Even the
Oh,
even
that's
your,
it.
even
That's the
your
long
psychic
distance.
blade?
well, my psychic blades, yeah, can go 60, but I want to hit him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have a problem with that?
Yes.
I think you should use your second blades.
I would like to hit him with my
Tactically
crossbow.
Ding.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
Does more
It
damage.
does.
All right, roll to hit.
Fuck.
It's the immediate fuck.
11.
11 misses. As you cast it, you're aiming for like this one part of the cloak, and as it tears through, cutting open part of that cloak, it misses the body completely. Underneath, you can see more robes, black.
Bonus action psychic blades.
All right. I don't, because you shot with your crossbow, right?
Yes.
The bonus action is only if you use your action to use your psychic blades. You have to use your psychic blades.
Okay. That's it for me then.
Okay. All right. Moving forward, Frognan, Professor, you're on deck.
Okay, so I would still have Longstrider on, right? Because my previous battle was less than an hour ago for sure, yeah?
Okay.
And I cast it right before then.
Yeah.
Cool. Love that.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, since that fight, it's been like 30
15,
minutes.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. As I brush by Nesta, I kind of see glimpses because I imagine she probably just left my dad's corpse kind of hanging back there, right?
Yeah.
I imagine gently put down.
Mm-hmm.
Toss him in a
Eyes
barrel.
open, legs twisted.
She just throws him
Staring at
aside.
you.
Dad!
So with Nesta to my side, seeing her father in danger, I'm going to try to shake him out of his hypnotic or his hypnosis, whatever it is. Maybe it's hypnotic pattern. I don't know. It's on your damn screen.
Sure.
I'm going to telekinetically pull him
Okay.
to see if that jars him enough to
Sure.
to get out of it.
And
if it pulls him into the ice, so be it.
he will make the dexterity saving throw.
It's
Or
a,
a
it's
strength
a strength
saving throw.
against me, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cocked. It was gonna be a natural 20.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you wanna
Instead, it's
get
a
another
24.
12.
24, great. Cool. So that didn't work.
Yeah, as you jostle him, he kind of looks to you with a face of confusion,
Mm-hmm.
and looks at you, Nesta, and his eyes brighten a bit.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
He's 20 feet and 25 feet away.
Okay, sorry.
This
Nice.
evil little bun.
I'm the only way this one I'm gonna kill dads.
Somebody give me some scissors.
There's
Dad,
part of the
no.
cover.
Zach, hold him down.
Yeah. So with my action, I'll just try to make his brain bleed. The goat guy.
The goat guy. Okay.
And
Goat
I will
brain
mind sliver him.
Mind sliver on goat boy. Intelligence save, I believe.
Yep.
That is a 19.
Saves.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. My heart's in my throat. Professor,
No.
Wolfgang, you're on deck.
I mean, something's gonna happen soon.
What can you do? What can you do?
Yes,
I can get you there in
Not
time.
taking the attack.
You have the Javelin of Lightning in your hand.
It's been used.
Oh, it's a once per long rest?
Yeah.
Balls!
It is only an uncommon
Is
item.
it a regular Javelin now?
I mean, yeah, it's still a javelin.
It's still magically enchanted. It just can't utilize its ability anymore. So, like, if you were to strike at something that
Okay.
would normally
And
resist,
smite.
yeah, you could.
Alright, I'm going to.
What was the first thing you said?
I said huck it and then smite.
You can't. It's got a
I'm
melee.
just gonna
Range
draw the
melee
great
attack.
axe out and pulling it behind me, action dash up to the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to essentially leap through and over Zeke, and on my next turn, I'm jumping in and
Sure.
dropping the axe.
Okay.
As he does.
Wolfgang. Simelina's on deck.
Tactically kill your father.
Simelina's behind Wolfgang right now.
I only
And that's
tactically kill
Probably
fires.
where she's gonna stay. I mean,
Where she should stay.
she got her taste of combat.
Is there anything I can do to solve the problem at the moment? Doesn't really feel like it. Okie dokie. I am going to run 60 meters, feet, without it counting as my action.
We're about
Going
to
how far?
lightning bolt.
30
So I'll go
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Because we lined ourselves up real nicely.
It's the fun thing about being stuck in an alleyway.
Or chain lightning if you really want to be a dick.
There you go.
We'll find out.
Cone of Cold would be great there,
Sorry,
too.
I teleported.
You guys stop! Whose side are you on?
Frogman's turning evil, and he's my best friend, so I'm turning evil too.
I can huck that javelin at him without, hit the ice.
No, so the 10-foot panel that was in front of him, you guys have dealt enough damage that it's completely shattered open. There's like a little bit of ice over here and a little bit of ice over there. Beyond that, everything else is ice behind them.
Fucking forgot Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
He
have
goes
some-
after you, right?
Yeah, can I have him with me?
Yeah, that's fine. He can keep pace with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna huck that jav.
Hook that chair.
I will say with where
Hook that
he is,
chair.
it's still a +2 to the AC.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Make a concentration check, though.
What's the...
I imagine it's +8 because everything else is +8. So I'm gonna go ahead and say
It's
+8.
going to be your
Strength plus
proficiency.
my proficiency. Yeah. It's +8.
It's a good thing about throwing things.
That is not great. 13.
Misses.
This is happening.
We
Hooks onto the shoulder, like the cloak of the shoulder, tearing off, revealing left arm. The cloak that this individual is wearing kind of cuts off right at the arm. Those of you who are very close by, and especially the professor, I would say the professor, Kylis, and Nesta, you would see this. Their left arm looks like as if paper mache was peeling.
gross.
Undead.
You still have a second action if you have anything else you want to throw. You can throw twice.
I'm gonna throw my other spear.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to hit. Still +8.
Ooh, that was worse. 10.
10.
That's a 50% chance.
Hooking, revealing, and the mask pulls off in this moment as well.
It's Withers.
Skin peeling ever so slightly off of a pale expression. Starting to fade. Black hair, but even the edges of the hair start to peel as well. Your grandfather.
Called it.
Son of a
Ah,
fuck!
shut up.
The mask falling to the ground, palms still out. Simelina's turn. Unless you have anything as a bonus action.
My jaw drops as a bonus action.
That's okay. Simelina's gonna... wait.
Bless our asses.
That means
She might...
he was just. Oh, I'm just gonna casually control you from a distance and cast spells through you.
Also means he's used some of his high level spells already.
Or
This is the
This is-
homunculus, and his
yeah.
soul is trapped in.
yeah.
Semolina's out of spells,
Piece of shit.
except for Sacred Flame, which I don't think can reach from where she is currently.
No, 60 feet range. So she'd have to move
She'd
a
have to
little
step
closer.
up by 1, I think. She's going to. I'm gonna make a saving throw against her safety C.
What is it, 12?
14.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's pretty good,
Magic
actually.
guys.
She has
Yeah.
really good charisma. Dexterity save. I rolled a 14. I save.
Bitch.
Semolina's gonna duck behind the corner.
Good call. Good call.
Mm-hmm. Zeke's turn. No, he has to stay there. Nothing's happened yet that would cause him to go into another save. He looks at you, Nesta. What are you doing here right now? And he begins to step forward as his turn ends.
Does he just stand up?
He stood at this point,
Okay.
yes.
Does he get
Victor.
a save?
He doesn't currently. Victor
Stop looking at me.
does lock eyes with you. I'm sorry that it needed to come to this. Pushing the staff out, a 60 foot cone of cold, rushing forward.
How bad does Zeke look?
It's hard to tell. He's not bleeding.
It's gonna literally hit all of us.
Counterspell?
Okay, go ahead and make me a check. Your DC, hold on.
16?
I think it's a 6th level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Or
16.
is it 5th level spell?
Let me double check. I got it right here.
I think it's 6th level spell.
It's 5th.
Oh, it's 5th level spell.
Yeah, so
Oh,
DC
better.
15.
Better.
D20 plus your charisma.
12 plus 4, 16.
Oh!
I couldn't even look. Usually I look. I couldn't even
Oh,
look.
God.
As he thrusts the staff forward, that glowing crystal at the top, and you feel the cold start to cling to your body. Every hair on your skin starts to frost over. What does it look like?
Black wind just comes to meet the cold and they up into the air.
Dispersing, and as snow begins to fall above you.
I go like this.
It's a free action.
I slap her as a free action. Be serious right now.
Oh.
You just saved my
Fucking
butt.
A.
Kona cold, all you motherfuckers. That's the only time I get to do that.
One of my 2 spell slots.
Thank
Gone.
God.
Well, that's. Now you and I have the same amount of spells right now.
Daddy Zeke would have been a goner.
I don't know if he would. I was like, I can take the damage.
Because he doesn't seem beat up.
Yeah.
Well, we
Or he's
wouldn't have
been-
been able to help him though.
Or he's been using like mental attacks on him.
Yeah.
Do we know the type of spellcaster your grandfather was?
I know what kind of spell.
Have you shared with us? Great.
It was specified what he was by Zeke.
Well, wasn't it specified by me too when I worked with him at
And
the battles before?
I don't know
Didn't
if-
they say what type?
Wolfgang knows. I know Paul knows.
I don't
Because
think
made him.
so. I know for a fact Zeke told everyone that he actively is not a fan of necromancy and that he specializes in illusions.
That's what I thought. I thought I had heard that he was an illusionist during the war.
Yeah, we heard
then
that.
yeah, that translates through then. So you guys know he's an illusions-based
And I remember
caster.
him not being a fan of necromancy.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
but do we know specifically if he uses a spell book or if it's innate?
You would know that he does have a spell book that he would utilize.
Great.
This is all coming from the staff.
What's his
right now,
spellcasting
though.
focus?
He's got a staff
Well,
of ice.
Or staff of power? the ultimate item for me.
Just
It does. It does.
I blew mine up, so.
Yeah.
As the ice begins to melt behind him, he will end it. And he will.
He's running?
Yeah, you took away his big fucking move he was going to use.
Little bitch.
You can't action dash. His turn's over. Nesta, you're up.
Excellent.
Your father turning to you, stepping forward, and ice slowly building up behind, countered by blackened winds.
Cool. You can.
It has so many, I couldn't remember.
I'm gonna send my sword towards him as he runs away.
Moving 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Just in case he comes back.
And stay out.
Sword's just.
Is there a wall there?
How?
He's going down an alley?
Yeah. I mean, you haven't seen down there. You don't know if it's a straightaway or. If
I just mean, is there a wall right there? So like,
Yeah.
Nesta
yes.
can't see him.
So any place that doesn't have floor is a building
Okay,
nearby,
got
at
it.
least 30 feet tall.
Got it.
Yeah, you guys are in the back alleys of this area.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to my
So bad.
dad and try and see if he's okay. I don't really have anything else I can do.
Shake him out.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can try to shake him
Yeah,
out.
I'll shake him.
I'm telling you, free action slap. Just
I'll slap him if he seems like he's still under the spell.
Okay. You begin to shake him.
He explodes.
Can't seem to get out of it though. Not with a 10.
Okay.
You kind of shake him. His eyes do seem a little dazzled, a little bewildered, to a certain extent.
Maybe I'll cast.
Oh, actually, no.
Huh?
No, it would have faded
Because the other concentration?
because they're both concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, so as soon as that wall of ice went up.
Would it? Yeah, he would have. Yeah, I'm a dummy.
Snapped out of it.
No, it's,
I'm a dummy.
It's all
I'm
good.
a dummy.
It's all good.
I'm good then.
Yeah, he kind of. Victor's here.
No shit.
Glad you figured that out.
He looks around, can't see. Victoria's still in that ball, hands pressed up against there, and it starts to roll forward a bit, and she starts to kind of
Hamster ball?
hamster
Oh my
ball,
God.
starts rolling it, realizing she can move it.
Nice.
You're good otherwise, though.
Yes.
Kylus,
Um,
Penguin's on deck.
I'll kind of run around the corner.
Kind of around the corner.
Kind of around the corner.
10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25. Tell me when.
Right there.
They're there?
Yeah.
25.
Do I see him?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
It does seem like this this alleyway does curve off. So
Gotcha.
it seems to continue going.
All right. Two Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
I will use my bonus action to shift my hex to him.
Okay. What do you want to diminish?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Just in case he tries to counterspell. 19 and 11. So a 19 and a 27.
Okay. Both hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I like that dice.
I'm conflicted. Like, kill him. Wait, no, don't kill him. Wait, no, kill him. No, wait, don't kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
20 points. Do you want me to separate necrotic?
Nope.
Okay.
20 for the first.
Yep.
So much fucking damage.
I know.
7. 11 points.
How'd you do 20 points of damage with your first fucking Eldritch Blast?
I have a +7 because the first one I can Jin's Wrath, and then adds another 3.
And adds a 1d6 hex.
Yeah, and 1d6 hex.
Jesus.
And
Alright.
it's charisma bonus.
These blackened winds wrap across, cutting up the body. Pieces of what seem to be flesh fleck off and turn to snow and hit the ground.
it's a simulacrum.
Taking the strikes, turns around to look at you and eyes you up and down. Interesting. You would remind me of someone.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'll move forward. Another 5 more.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
All right. Ranguin, you're up.
Okay, well, I can't catch up to that guy. Well,
I mean, you're a rogue. That's like your specialty. Bonus action dash, and you got 60 feet of movement and an action.
Yeah, you can do up to 90 feet of movement easy every turn.
okay.
Rogues are fast. Rogues
I did
are the
this.
fastest. Next to
Alright,
monks.
So 1, 10. Okay, I'm gonna stand
That's what, 60?
about right there. That's like 55 right there.
Mm-hmm. You're within 20 feet if you want to. If you're within range of the daggers, not being a disadvantage.
You're
or
a
anything.
dagger.
I'm a lot of things, but yeah, I guess so. I guess you're not wrong.
You can be a dagger.
What?
I
Why
like
does
it.
everybody want me to use daggers? I don't want to use daggers.
Do whatever you want, dude.
It's your class. It's your thing.
There may be an interesting reason as to
Maybe
why.
I'm a crossbow rogue.
You're really.
Subclass
Remember,
crossbow.
you can't use your second one if you use the crossbow. Wait, you already
No,
used
I
your
know.
second,
Yeah.
never mind.
No, I used my action and my
Let her
move,
cook.
so.
Let her cook.
Crossbow to the face.
Do it. Roll a hit.
I hate my life. 14.
14. As it fires, they fling their hand and a shield appears, deflecting off to the side.
14 was the ace.
13 did not hit, but 14 did.
And
Almost.
now it's 19.
Yeah.
That's okay.
There was also added bonuses because of cover as well.
That's why he was debating it with the 19.
I was
'cause
counting
I
things.
still would have hit.
It's
Yeah.
a simulacrum with magic items, though.
I just want that staff.
Staff advice don't give you a shield though.
All right. Well, that's the
No, it
end of
doesn't.
Renwin's turn.
Okay. Frognan, you're up.
Seeing this guy that's been fucking everything up getting away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 turning around the corner. If you will let me by,
I
You
will
see a
let you by.
shield just
30, 35, 40.
inflict wounds.
Gah!
His-
Wish I had that.
My
spell.
dip into cleric.
the lich arc begins.
So instead, I'll see him sprinting away after all the chaos that he's inflicted, intentionally, unintentionally. I don't give a fuck in this moment. Cowards, stay and fight us! And I'm going to lightning lure him closer to me.
Okay. So
Strength save, please.
Strength save. I'm not
Because
good
his
at
old brittle bones.
That's a 13.
13
Fail.
fails, so he gets
Moves
pulled
5
10
feet.
feet closer to me.
So right
So he's
into
right
you.
up to me.
You
Kissing
kind
cousins.
of collide for a second.
And he takes some lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Beefy. More of that snow flecks off the body and is immediately turned into vapor.
Perfect. And then I don't know if it'll do anything at all, but I'll strafe. Or so that was 35. So I have 5 more feet to 40.
Okay.
And then I'll just telekinetic shove him against the wall.
Okay.
Another strength save.
3.
Nice. So, yeah.
Just launching him against the wall. I'm gonna do
1 point of damage.
Do it.
Well, I'm gonna do
Do
one more thing. Yeah, he'll be knocked prone.
Nice.
Nice.
I gave him a dexterity saving throw to stay on his feet.
Fuck yeah.
And
Knock
4
that old
plus
man on the
2.
ground.
yeah, and that's my turn.
He hits, and he's not so much laying on the ground, but he's like down on one knee.
We're about to kill your grandpa.
We're about to kill
We're about to
granddads.
kill your simulacrum. of your
Professor,
grandpa.
you're up. Wolfgang's on deck.
He's about to use Wolfgang against us.
If we kill that thing, can we not put his soul back in it and then kill him?
The soul's never in the simulacrum, unfortunately. Just a walking, talking clone.
Oh.
I'm gonna approach Wolfgang. You have 2 options, whether it's under your control or not. Stay put, or fight me.
You got it.
It's the
juicy.
It sucks because I was like,
Disintegrate.
It's because I was just like, I can make it. He's prone. I've got advantage. You're a problem.
Daniel's gamer instincts are screaming right now.
Like, the plot, but the damage, but the plot, but the damage.
So is there a particular action you might want to hold?
I am holding my action for. If you know what, I'm going to put myself over here. Switch to the
15
lance.
feet from the corner, about 15 feet from Wolfgang.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to the lance.
Gives you
If
range.
he gives me the reach, so that way if he moves.
Once I make my move.
And you're free, Jack again.
While Daniel's thinking,
What's
for
he
those that
doing?
can't see currently, we dipped around a corner, and around the corner is Victor with Frogman towering over him. And then
They're
a
like
couple-
at kissing range right now.
and then a couple paces behind are Kylus, the spiritual weapon, and
Effie or Rangoon.
Wow, you
Effie.
forgot him in the game, he forgot you in real life.
Rangoon.
Damn.
And then out in the more open alleyway is still Vicky in the sphere, and then the rest of the party
He's going through a lot right
chilling all around.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up to that point to just cover the most bases. Basically, I'm looking for if he attempts to move past me and seems like a
Yeah. If his movement is not his own.
yeah.
Essentially, if he gets within range, you're going to swing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Wolfgang.
I'm staring you down.
Oh, don't think I'm not staring you down, Tal.
Smite him. Fight.
When the
fight,
chips
fight.
down.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I don't even know what I'm going to do.
This is just all.
Dominic just
Walls.
set everything on fire. Now he wants to sit back and watch.
Yeah, kind of.
This is all tall walls.
At least 30 feet high on every single one. It's homes and buildings and shops nearby. You're just in the back alleyways.
Professor, I don't want to fight you right now. This is probably a bad time for this. You should move. Wolfgang's going to move forward up till right about there.
That is
10
within
feet
range.
away.
Do you want to swing? It would trigger your reaction. If you don't take it now,
You're coming with intent.
he's
With
currently
intent or in 10?
Intent.
Within 10. Oh, intent.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously he's with intent.
Yeah.
But he's coming with intent to attack me.
To move you out of my way. Attack you is your words.
Don't put words into my mouth.
Wolfgang should have been a lawyer.
Stab him, shank him.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay, roll the hit.
Professor's burning bridges left and right. For all the right reasons.
24.
Or wrong.
Hits.
What's your AC?
17.
17?
Shield
What
doesn't fix
is
that.
Shield doesn't fix it.
happening?
Super shield. Super shield.
Oh, I'm trying to kill the bad guy.
That is 9 points of damage. As you approach and get in range, I'm going to swing the lance out wide and basically slap you across the face with it.
Free action.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
And just,
Struck across the face. You feel in a rich instant your hand kind of, but nothing actually follows through.
I'm serious. Don't.
Still your turn.
Yeah, me too. That was 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to Thunderwave you.
And Zeke.
And Zeke.
And Nesta.
And Nesta.
I can.
You can angle it.
That's true.
I'm
You could.
angling it.
Yeah, you could.
My goal is to hit just him with this.
Con save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you have proficiency.
Yeah.
Right.
He a fighter.
You fight.
Fight. Well, that's a 2.
Keep
Oh,
thinking.
God.
7.
You fail.
That hits.
Into the drink.
And you're pushed 10 feet?
It's 5 damage, 10 feet away.
And prone question mark?
Slaps against the wall.
No, prone I believe is Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
I don't think
Doesn't say
Thunderwave.
No,
anything.
even it knocks you on the ground in Baldur's Gate, but you get right back up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah.
visual effect.
Yeah.
And then we'll turn to.
You kind of slam into the wall, hearing the ringing of shield and spear rolling to the side, and you just see, of his own volition, him casting a spell at you.
And then I'll turn and look at Victoria. And that is my turn.
Her eyes are locked with yours.
No one gets between Wolfgang and his hamster.
His hamster wife.
His hamster wife, yeah.
It's
Hamster
Zeke.
wife.
No one gets between me and my hamster wife.
Oh, and at that, I will turn to Zeke and be like, "You need to go."
You gotta go.
Go.
Doctor's go.
When he looks at you, he just, would you? Pulls out his blade.
No, Zeke,
Everyone
no.
so cranky.
25.
I'd like to counterspell his movement.
Tolkien, that's how that works.
Telekinetic shove.
Zieg
Oh, Zeke, you stupid man.
is going to swing with his longsword, two-handed.
And action surge.
He's not a fighter. He
Bard.
will.
He is
doesn't have to
now,
reckless
because he
left
levels
round.
up twice mid-combat.
Is he raging?
Not currently.
Oh.
If he rages, that spell ends. He's concentrating on it.
No, barbarians shouldn't have these things.
Hmm?
So barbarians shouldn't have these things.
Yeah, let's
I
kill
know.
him.
But if you rage, you can't cast or concentrate. So
Does he have that feature yet? I think he does.
Rage
Yeah.
Beyond Death?
No,
Great, love it.
Divine Fury. So he gets that an extra d6.
You Z-lot?
Yep. Yep.
a Zegalot.
Z-glot?
That is
I
5, 6,
recognize that
11.
as bad.
That's 21 points of damage.
You guys remember the time we killed the BBG way before we were supposed to?
Part of it, at least.
That's the problem with simulacrums.
I'm a little
is
worried about what's going
I'm
on with
sure
his
there's
forehead.
more of them.
Oh, no.
There's got to be a reason Zeke is.
Protecting her?
Hamster life.
I don't know. Is he
Um,
protecting her?
He's
Yeah,
doing
I
it
think
for the
so.
memes.
As he swings, slicing through, this necrotic energy kind of gathers at the wounds and begins to deteriorate more of that snow. He takes an additional 1d4 from his long sword of wounding.
You stabbed him?
Ooh. So that's actually 22 points of
Nice.
damage.
Good.
Alright, Victor. We got a second attack coming in. Rolling to hit. Natural 1. Good thing he's at advantage. For a 15 plus plenty. He definitely hits. No Divine Fury on the second swing. That's only 7. Swinging through. That tattoo on their left-hand side begins to all the colors begin to come through with that that stained glass left arm bursting in that extra divine energy.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I had a thought.
And it's
You
gone.
thought.
Zeeg will end their turn. To Victor, who kind of sits up, stands, looks to you all.
Sounds movement.
I can tell when I am not wanted. And begins to cast a spell. And it will go off unless anyone wants to counterspell it.
The only one that can.
We could
Counterspell.
Okay?
Advantage.
Advantage? Because I'm awesome.
Nope.
Okay.
This is a particular 4th level spell.
No, let's just teleport at 7th level. I'm guessing it. I'm calling it right now.
Please make me a check.
Do it, do it, do it, do it!
dirty 20.
Yeah.
16.
He just countered a 9th level spell.
His 8th level teleport.
Oh, that's 8th level. Holy fuck.
He's gone.
Throw up.
As they cast it, there is a recognition of true shock in their eyes. And they look to you. I knew I recognized you.
I'm nobody. I don't know.
The fuck?
Nesta.
Alright, oops, I turned my flashlight on.
Gank this bitch.
Out of spell slots.
I am out of spell slots.
Wait,
But
did he disappear?
No, he couldn't cast it. The
Oh,
DC was 18. Because that's the thing. Because that's the thing about simulacrums.
Situation. I thought
That's
he
the thing about
disappeared.
simulacrums. They don't regain their spell slots. When they're gone, they're gone.
He was
So
holding
he's
on to
been
that.
holding on to some of these for a very long time.
How did he cast some? Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. That's
Hi.
the other one.
will you let me by?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
We're all snuggling here.
So I'm gonna take a swing with my switch sword.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Roll to hit.
15.
Shield up.
Nice. You had to burn another spell.
Deflecting off of it.
Okay, and then my spiritual weapon will take a swing.
Roll to hit.
So
That's
are you putting your
advantage,
spiritual weapon on the other side then?
Is that advantage?
He stood up.
Oh,
He's
right,
not
right,
prone
right,
anymore.
yeah.
Float above him.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
stay.
yeah.
That'll be a 25 to hit.
25 definitely
Hell
hits.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage, even with the shield. It's not enough.
12 points of damage.
Max damage. Jesus.
That's on D&D Beyond too.
It's nice when you roll on here. It works.
That pops
Nesta,
up.
the spotlight is on you.
Shut up!
With exactly 12 HP remaining.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
You saved your daddy.
Kill the simulacrum,
That's freaking awesome. Well, technically my spiritual weapon did.
which is an extension of you.
Okay.
It's an extension of you. You control it.
Okay, so after I missed him, I'm gonna kind of look to my spiritual weapon to get it to take a swing, and as it comes down, I'm gonna say, "Keep away from my father, you dick!" And I'm gonna let the sword.
As it swings, Kylus, you notice, and Frognan would too, just because of the angle.
I don't notice
There's a sudden sense of fear in Zeeg. And as you swing through, cutting it open, you just... turns to snow.
Does it have a sigil?
And
Oh, it has a sigil. Fuck me!
Oh my god!
None of us better die.
the sigil of location attaches to Nesta.
Oh, but you can find it. Oh.
The staff dropping to the ground.
That's yours for sure. Is there a spellbook that falls too?
There is no spellbook.
What the fuck?
They can't change their spells. Simulacrums get what they have when they were created.
They don't have to read it out of a book still?
I could have cast a 9th level spell.
Still wouldn't have done it. Oh, you could have done something else.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Time stop me, bitch. I dare ya.
As he's
my
disappearing, the
God.
sigil's transferring. Kylus is giving him a little.
Zeke kind of looks to you. Just this look of panic of what you've inherited.
That was unexpected.
Still stinging underneath your armor and clothing, burned to your chest and torso.
Oh. Ow.
We're buddies.
Hey, sigil buddies.
Except she doesn't know you have one.
That's true.
And actually, he doesn't know she has it either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's over
Oh
there.
my god!
Because I got blown back.
Wow.
The snow starting to melt away from the warm evening.
I'll walk forward and pick up the staff.
Staff in hand, intertwining wooden bows essentially coalescing at the very top, where what you originally thought was some sort of crystal is just permafrost isolated around it.
So did I see what happened to Nesta?
Everyone saw that. Everyone saw the sigil appear.
Okay.
Who has line of sight. I would say even you see it out of kind of the corner of your eye, at least a light. You two were the ones who saw Zeke's panic as her blades came through for that moment. Zeke was ready to take a second sigil.
Are we?
That's why he came over here.
Are we out of initiative?
At this point, yes.
I would.
Are we?
That's a fair
Are we,
point.
Dominic?
No, I think that's
No,
are we?
I'm not
to
asking
each other.
Dominic.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, because my next action was to move to the alley, basically be in the way of you in case Daddy tries to come out and do something.
I will say we don't necessarily have to go in order, but you run off to the side, moving about.
I run up to Victoria.
And when I get to the alley, would I notice that Victor is gone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dusted to the ground. It's now turning into a puddle of water.
Now that everybody's kind of like, Zeeg seems to be kind of, I don't know, is Zeeg taking care of Nesta? Or everybody's around Nesta, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
kind
that
of.
I am gonna go find Semolina and make sure she's okay.
Okay.
Smart.
Good call.
As you
So
run back,
good.
as you turn the corner, she's right there.
Oh God. That
You
pause.
piece
That
of
pause
shit.
is 100 years.
I say, Semolina,
She's
you
kind
alright?
of.
It's over.
Hi. Everything okay? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, well, sort of.
Is Frogland okay?
Yes.
All right.
Mentally, no. Physically,
And it's gonna get worse.
The distance.
I think it's about time we get you home.
I would like that very much. Yeah.
I know that Wolfgang's busy with Vicky, so I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on her for now.
In that moment, the orb dissipates. Victoria, landing on the ground, runs up. Yep,
Scooper.
big, like, tucked up into the air, holding onto her. You just hear that the thunder engine picking up in pace.
the hamster wheel.
Kind
Dialing
of
into
like
12.
hugging her edge. I'm glad you're okay.
I don't entirely know what happened. He came out of nowhere. I didn't even know who he was. I was just spending time with Zeke. He represents the church that saved me. I was just spending time. Now he put me in here
Zeke did.
to keep me safe.
That's. We have to buy him a drink for that later.
I'll buy him 1,000.
Give me just one moment.
Try to pull your punch.
Yeah. And I walk up to the professor and I slug him.
Do you let him?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 damage.
I'll look at Nesta.
Do you drop down from that?
No.
He fucking tackles it.
After I
a roll for that.
punch you, I kind of am standing there looking at you. We're cool. And then I turn around and go back to Victoria.
Takes you back in her arms.
And then I go. One more moment.
Okay.
And then go find Semolina.
I have my armor.
She started searching through her head. Who else does he have to punch?
Are you guys in the eyesight?
Yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah, I would say.
In that case, I kind of turn and see her and be like, excellent.
Yeah, she's come around the corner by this point.
Okay.
She's being guided by Ringwin.
I'll look at Nesta, Frognan, and Zeeg. We all good here?
Zeke is just like cradling Nesta's face.
I'm gonna turn around, not knowing entirely, but just be like, is he gone?
He is. And it seems we have a new warden.
Make that 2.
What? Did you see that?
I'm gonna grab you by the back of the neck.
You get collar dropped.
Professor, what has gotten into you today?
You didn't have the right.
Go on then. Tell him.
We have places to be. Let's keep moving.
Wait a minute.
We have 2 new wardens.
Does that mean you...
In a split,
Where was
In-
that store? Let's go.
in war, sometimes you have to make split decisions that you don't want to make. I made a decision that I felt was right for the greater good. I dealt Doubledan's final blow.
Is there fire around?
There's these lanterns. Well, the lanterns wouldn't be lit right now. It's midnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably oil in them.
Renwin's definitely looking at Frogman.
Nesta too.
I even think from over here, Wolfgang will have like looked over and been like,
So don't double dare instead.
Yes.
What happened to Nalana?
Nalana escaped.
She's on the run.
We have plans to meet up with her later. We can talk about that another time.
This night is
Okay.
fucked up.
Lightning causes fire.
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna take out my Pegasus feather,
Oh,
lightning
no.
lure it to try to light it on fire, gain some flight.
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
There we
I love the
go.
idea of you like throwing the feather to the ground before it hits you, lightning lure it back up, and then
Yeah.
you have the flight spell active on you.
We don't have time to talk. I need to keep moving. Are you coming?
I'm standing with you all for the rest of this evening.
where are we going?
Do you want to go to that shop, or do you want to try and stop the attack altogether?
Frogman, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, but there's no way that shop is open. There's no way we can do what you want at midnight.
The shop doesn't have to be open.
But I don't recommend going after that beast over there. Not when you have 2 new wardens.
See, did you see anything from the Obscura? Are they attempting to take care of the situation?
A number of them are. I wouldn't have found myself in the scenario I was in if there wasn't an Obscura fighting alongside
That's
Victor.
2 attacks on wardens tonight. Do you think that this has anything to do with that Kraken?
Absolutely. That's a diversion.
Unless we want to, we can make our way to the shop and attempt to break in to try and find what it is that we want. But also, we need to get someone who is completely not involved in this back into the safety of her family.
Yeah. You guys go enjoy your breaking and entering. I'm bringing her home. Victoria, I want you to come with me.
Victoria scoots over. Z kind of looks to you, just. Okay.
Frogman?
I have to stay with them.
I'll cast message to you. And I will say, fuck, where would I meet him? Fuck, the city's burning.
The temple?
The temple is one of the safest places.
All right, meet me at the temple,
Will do.
and then I'm gonna start flying off with whoever would follow.
I can't fly. Can I follow them from the ground?
Unless people are wanting to burn their Pegasus feathers for speed.
I'll save it.
It's easy enough for you to keep up. Bonus action dash, you can keep pace with his flight.
The direction of the shop,
Mm-hmm.
would that be where I left Atrodane last, or close to?
No,
Closer
I mean,
to.
where you left Atrodane at this point was back at the harbors. You guys are pretty far away from the harbors by now.
So she was at the harbors last. I know.
Hours ago. Hours ago. And not necessarily on that part of town.
Okay.
Well,
She was closer to where the fight with Doubledan erupted. But it's been hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and I never gave back the shape water things to her. Fine.
Nope, you still got them.
Attunement, right?
They will be, yeah.
imagine you picked
I'm
up
also
your
gonna have to make them now.
spear, your javelin, because it was at the ground.
Yeah.
Right around there.
It's a
I
good
picked
spell
up my
once a
spear.
day.
Yeah, I do feel bad. I didn't intend to keep it.
A lot of things didn't mean to happen tonight.
I'll look at the 3 wardens. I'll keep Mr. Nan safe. You all have new responsibilities.
I would like to take both of you to the temple. If anyone could truly keep us safe here, it's Rayla.
Seems the
Good
best
to me.
course. Seems the best course of action.
Pop my
splitting
wings.
up.
We're already gone.
I'm gonna be following their flying
Okay.
on foot.
Temple,
Mm-hmm.
potion shop, Lavana. All right.
Split the party 3 ways.
Split the party
Yeah.
3 ways. Gee, I hope I don't have any more dads to kill tonight.
What the fuck does that mean?
As the group splits,
Do you have a dad?
we're gonna go into a bit of an early, we're gonna go into a bit of an early break. All right.
Nice.
You kept him alive.
Fucking A.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
But who knew that the simulacrum was the one who held the sigil of location?
Who knew?
Fucking A, man.
Dominic.
You knew.
He did.
I'm so fucking glad I didn't do it.
I know. I was sitting here. I was like, "Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna hit them last?"
Yeah, I was gonna go for it next round.
Mhm.
Whew.
So that's the whole reason Zeke went
Hylas
over
does
there.
not want
He was
to
like,
No.
"I will take. I already have the
Kaz is
burden.
like,
Give
"There's
me
6
another."
party
Let us
members.
figure
He's
this
like, "I
out.
don't care. I don't want these people
Yeah.
taking it."
Give me.
Kaz is like, there's
And
5
then-
party members.
and he
That's
didn't
the
tell you.
perfect amount for 5 cents.
And we'll be back.
Thank you.
We're very excited.
We'll be
We'll see
back.
you guys soon.
Woo!
And welcome back.
It's terrible.
So,
Everything is awesome.
where we left off, the group had split into parties of 3. Well, 3 different parties.
No.
1, 2,
Parties
3.
of 2.
1,
3 different
2,
parties
3.
of 2 if we're talking
Oh no,
players.
parties of 3.
We're 3.
They've got
They're 3.
Yeah,
We're
because
three.
Zeke's
Oh,
going
yeah.
with you, and then you guys.
I've got 2 NPCs.
3 parties of 3.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a magic number.
We'll come to Wolfgang
Hey,
to start.
fine. Let's do that.
You,
Where are we going? Right, Levana's.
Victoria, and Simelina are heading to Levana's. Simelina's head is down, kind of just looking at her feet where they land.
Get paid.
Victoria is close to you,
Mm-hmm.
just in her thoughts.
Same.
Occasionally we'll just be on the lookout for anything. Every once in a while.
At each one of those, Wolfgang kind of has like a moment where he really wants to go fight whatever this thing is.
When you kind of come out of that, when you look at Victoria, she's kind of looking at you like,
I kind of give her I'm not going anywhere.
don't.
Yeah.
I will stop you.
Let's drop her off first.
Continuing forward, you head up to the nicer parts of town. And at this point, plenty of people are out on the streets just looking in the distance. Occasionally you see flying overhead an obscura. Off, heading towards the confrontation.
Oh, not like getting hot?
No.
Yeah.
Flying,
I was like,
using a flight spell.
You're really
to
just kind of making
travel.
light of this.
Yeah.
People getting just hucked all over the place. Oh, there goes
Cast
body.
7th level spells.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
scream.
Okay.
As you approach the beautiful, luxurious exterior that is where Levana and Simelina are sleeping, Levana is outside currently, nightgown on, with another obscura nearby her. Looking out over the chaos, she notices you all coming closer and sprints to Simelina, collapsing to the ground and embracing her daughter.
She must have been so scared.
Imagine.
She just kind of holds her face and just kisses her cheeks.
Dried blood everywhere.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. She's just looking her over.
She's okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Is everything okay? What is going on?
Nothing good. There's a kraken attacking the city. We got jumped by a bunch of terrible things and a hag. My grandfather showed up. It's been a really fun night.
Daddy issues.
Great summary.
Granddaddy, yeah.
I'm not going to claim like I know exactly what's going on.
It's not
But,
crazy important at the moment. He's kind of dead. Anyways, that's a long story. We could talk about it another time. I think I'm gonna go. 1 second. Kind of take Victoria. I think I need to go fight a kraken.
Dude.
I don't think you do.
So sweet as the temple. I really want to find him.
That thrum of her engine begins to pick up.
Tick, tick.
It's what it would have been, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna meet up with the group at the temple. You're gonna stay here with Levana, if
Like
that's okay.
hell that I am.
I need you to be safe, and this is a better chance than going to probably one of the areas that's being attacked.
You don't think I need you safe as well?
I'll be safe. I'll probably be safe.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh.
21. Please stay here. I'll be all right.
If I don't hear from you,
Give me an hour, maybe 2. An hour? You'll hear from me.
okay.
I kind of bring her in, kiss her.
Oh yeah, big
and,
kiss.
Ma'am, and then take off.
Wait!
But-
Lavana stops you. Fetch it. The Obscura kind of nods,
Yeah, get it.
heads in, and a large sack is brought out.
Cash money.
For services rendered.
Thank you. I hand it back. Can you just...
I'm not about to hold on to that.
I hand it to...
No one else is traveling with you right now.
I know, I want...
Victoria?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of who I was going to hand it to. Yeah, just hold that. Before I go, really quick, Lavana, do you, by chance, have any thing that you can throw my way insofar as magic?
You're asking the wrong leader.
Yeah. Well, I tried. See ya. I take off.
Alright.
Head to the temple.
Trudging off towards the temple. We'll come to those who are at the temple. Going across the gondola, though it took a second to find someone to operate it. Professor Nesta Zieg sitting and looking down below every once in a while.
This is like permanent.
I looked over just now and I was like, this is pretty doing.
Oh!
Where did those get there?
I was like,
But it's like right here, right? Like on our chest.
It's chest down to the torso.
Ah.
Kind of ends around the stomach, just before the
Is it like a
hips.
flattering, like shaping tattoo?
No, it
kind
looks
of
like
figure?
scarring across your body.
So not hot.
Yeah.
do you ask?
Z kind of unclips a shoulder holster and reveals his sigil of protection across his chest. Same type of scarring.
Completely covered by hair.
Oh,
No, he's actually rather smooth.
it's my
Oh,
favorite.
wow.
He waxes.
Yeah. Wolfie should try.
He hooks it back in.
We have to roll for wax.
Dad,
No, you usually tear for wax.
Dad, what does this mean for us?
Nesta, you already know what it means.
I just wasn't prepared. I don't know.
You tried to, well, at least for one thing, you tried to bring Dalden back and it didn't work. At the very least, we're beyond that level of salvation.
So if we were to die, we would probably great.
Unless, I mean, I'm not sure the amount of power that these sigils hold. If perhaps resurrection magic that is cast that is of a greater level than them is used, then perhaps we could come back. But although I guess, though, to your point, a fair question is, yes, what does this mean for us as far as this vault goes?
Consider yourself living keys.
Living keys.
The sigils are powerful, very useful. They're even more powerful inside of the vault.
Well, you seem like you're living a very normal life. You go around, you help the temple, you play tug of war at carnivals. You're not living your life like a key.
Yeah, well, I was kind of doing that to draw out Victor.
Oh.
I was creating myself as bait. If anyone knows that you have these, and they know what they do or what they go for, you have a target. Anything that has malicious intent to this realm, this world, this plane, could utilize you as a weapon.
Well, it's safe to say that I believe Victor knows that we do have them.
Victor's been dealt with.
No, he hasn't. Victor was somehow operating through Wolfgang. I saw with my own 2 eyes that he lost control, attempted to disintegrate Nalana. And I suspect this was our bout was happening while you were dealing with his simulacrum.
Indeed.
I was wanting to keep the fact that I had mind under wraps and somehow find a way to let you and the rest of the party know without Wolfgang knowing that I had it. But Kylus couldn't help but open his mouth since he felt he had something over me.
Sounds about right.
One way or another, it was coming out into the open. Now that people know, well, now that Wolfgang knows, traveling with him is a liability. Especially if he can't control his own limbs.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah. I know he's strong. I've tussled with him plenty of times to know that. But that type of strength sometimes just isn't enough.
What if we tell people at the temple what we know? Maybe they can help us
The
control it.
more people who know that you have sigils, you put more people in danger. It's why I was so hesitant to tell any of you this. It's why Dobbledan never told anyone this. He shouldered it himself. The more people he told, the more people were targeted. Nalana getting away is probably the best case scenario. Without her, getting into the vault is almost impossible. She holds the most important sigil.
Do you still have Dobbledan's body?
Good question. Yeah, I probably picked it up.
It would make sense to bring it to the temple, too.
Yeah. Thank you for tracking that.
We're riding on the gondola and just...
Oh shit!
When everyone's chilling there and it just slides onto someone's shoulder, just tongue out.
Sunglasses on.
Yeah, are we gonna Bernie's this shit? Let's go.
Just,
Oh god.
Wait,
Unless,
none of you have seen Weekend at Bernie's. Never mind.
unless, all
Quiet
of,
old man.
I have.
unless all of these players seem to be working together, there's multiple parties interested in this. There's Victor.
Who were you dealing with? Yes.
We were dealing with... Her name is Mavi Dorn. She is a agent of the Queen of Errant Darkness.
Assume that I know what that is.
The Unseelie Court of the Feywild?
Assume that I know what that is.
Big himbo.
Dad.
He has a 9 intelligence.
She has another
He no
name,
book
too,
smart, but
that
he
you
got
might
good
recognize.
guts.
Did you tell me that?
I don't remember.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
We'll have a largest discussion later about
And whether I
planes of
know
existence.
that or not, it doesn't really matter. If Mavi's looking for it, then she's a problem.
And a hag was a part of her.
She did have a hag working for her.
This gets better. This gets better just every time we talk.
Yes. That's how it has felt.
Okay. Victor, Mavi Dorn, hag combo.
Zeeg, do you know anything about the comet that fell in the mountains? Doubledan seemed to have some interest in it.
I do, yes.
What does that have to do with all this?
Is it related to these?
It's inside the vault. We found it, procured it, put it away.
Excellent. So
It
now
was
you also
dangerous.
have the Wardens of Voxstrom, as well as
Barons.
Barons of Voxstrom, and Lord Gesh, a remnant leader of the Cult of the Bloodlord.
Yeah, we talked about him. I'm gonna keep him on the thumb. He doesn't sound that important.
He's not a real finger.
I mean, you're a primate. Thumbs are pretty important. But anyway, sorry, my bad.
You are fighting a kraken.
I'm not. I'm coming to you guys.
To some,
Okay.
the most important thing.
To everyone.
Not me.
Okay. Jeez. Well, maybe this is a conversation to have with everyone.
Yes, I believe you're right.
It just seems so much bigger than all of us.
It is. That was the burden. It always was.
I didn't sign up for this burden, though. I mean, I
Very few do.
Okay.
You hold the sigil of location. Only 2 bearers in its history, including you. You and Victor.
Two peas in a pod.
I was just wondering. Sorry, I wasn't wondering like who the other one was. I was wondering how did
Not dumb.
he create it? You know, if he.
He didn't. Ryland did. He created this and lied to all of us, saying we each had the only sigil, and that he bared the other one that would get into the vault.
And there's still an unknown sigil and an unknown bearer of it.
Which I may need to reveal.
It's not one sigil to rule them all, is it?
No. It's the sigil of flight.
Sounds copyrighted.
Token Estate's coming for us.
Who holds it, though, I don't know.
Interesting.
Actually, we knew about this. We got all 5 sigils. We just don't know who has it.
Yes.
Interesting.
It was meant to keep them safe.
Safe to say, they could probably be somewhere in the air. Why stay on land if you have capable means of flight?
Far less threats up there. Though the ones that are extremely dangerous. The gondola stops, opening up. The temple before you. A number of acolytes.
Was there just some dude in there? Like,
Yeah, no. So they operated on different sectors.
Oh, okay.
They control the wire from
imagine some
There's
dude
no-
in there
no.
like.
It was just like
Okay, well,
Because the more people, I was
people
thinking
engaged
about
in
that, and I was gonna be like, "You guys go on a second."
We have to kill him.
that's exactly.
no. So yeah, it operates on one station and then another. When you ride in there, you're by yourself or whoever decides to come with you.
No one can know about
Because
this.
there's
He
definitely
just
some gondolas
fades
that
into
have
the
gondola
back.
drivers also.
So because this is a wired air
Okay.
gondola. It's not the gondolas in the
I
water.
have to make a tactical assassination.
That's all you're gonna do for the rest of this campaign is just tactically kill people.
You can't just put tactical in front of things to justify your actions.
Yes, I do.
I'm a tactician.
The door is open. You see a number of acolytes, or
Tactically eat a sandwich.
I think we said fractals.
Fractals, yeah.
Fractals. Yeah, I haven't said it in a while, so I forgot. A couple fractals who are out and about, also looking at some of the chaos. They see you and immediately rush up and just like, "What's going on?" Like surrounding you for information.
It's bad. There's a kraken and lots of bad things in the city. What's the
A
situation?
kraken! Wow!
Yeah,
It's
no,
just the
sorry.
chaos starts to erupt.
What's the
Before
situation?
quiet, and everyone stops, turns Rayla on the steps. Give her space. She's been working. People start to back up. Come inside.
See, I would say kind of quietly. Does Rayla know about this stuff?
No.
Great. Coming, Rayla!
Can't wait to lie to foster mom.
Who heads into the temple?
Yeah.
Zeke would probably go in as well, though very kind of slowly.
Hey, I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm gonna be keeping roll a perception check just to see if there's ne'er-do-wells.
Go ahead.
Great use of ne'er-do-wells.
I roll for ne'er-do-well.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Oh fuck.
Wow, I do well.
10.
Lots
10,
of ne'er-do-wells
okay.
in the area.
Looking about, I mean, your mind is swimming with just the things that have transpired today, the burden that you and Nesta have taken upon yourself.
Basically, I walk through the doorway and then come back and just...
To who?
No, everyone.
There's an acolyte who's like,
Yes, you, Greg.
Fucking Greg.
Greg's a good boy.
Greg with 2 G's.
It's the cousin.
I
of
mean,
Glad.
yeah. Greg. Yeah,
Greg,
2 G's.
2 G's at the end.
Greg.
Quiet you.
Stepping in, you find yourself in Sanctuary. Rayla taking you up to her office, spiraling up the tower. Anyone who wants to go can, including you, Professor.
I'll follow along as long as they let me.
Yeah. The door is left open. She walks in, sits down behind her desk. I'll come in.
Yeah. I'll come in.
There's a moment where Z kind of stands in the doorway. They lock eyes. Including you. He nods and closes the door behind him, locks it, and leans up against it. And then barricades it. No.
And this is the part where you kill Rayla. No, never
Take
mind,
her
sorry.
sigil.
Now about
She had the sigil of flight.
sigil of flight! The whole temple flies.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
That would be really cool.
That's what we should be looking for. It's a flying castle.
Go ahead and fill me in.
Oh gosh. Where to start? Busy day. Wow. Well, thank you. I will have more of that. Well, there's a kraken.
Just cracking open.
Kraken sound effects.
Kraken
Oh my god.
That's timing.
Amazing.
I really hope that the
No, it does.
Oh,
Oh, it
100%.
comes through every time.
okay.
The sounds come
Nice.
through better than our voices.
That was like under the table.
Doesn't
though.
matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
If you heard it, there.
Yeah.
I know Zeke. I don't know if he's told you we've made an acquaintance, but we have.
I had assumed as much.
It's been a while since we talked, you and me. And I would fill her in on some of the.
Do you leave out certain details?
Yes, I do.
What do you leave out?
I would leave out anything to do with the sigil, anything to do with Ravencroft, anything to do with the Unseelie Court.
Just so we know, where's the body?
Okay.
because that'll bring up some questions.
I
Where
already
is the body?
I already forgot about it. So,
Poor Dumbledore.
You're literally holding my father.
literally, he's so tiny.
Just mentions everything holding this body, says nothing about the body. And we found this fucking side of the road. It was the
Oh, him?
The body.
Oh.
Ah.
I thought I covered that.
Oh, he killed him.
Could we have said that, like, on the way up, we're like, hey, take this to a
Yeah.
proper place,
Sure.
so one of, like, the other acolytes or
Yes.
something?
I am-
Dominic's so kind.
I am okay with that. Yes.
Roll a deception check.
So,
Time's weird. We forget about
I
things.
would talk about
It's understandable.
how we are. She knows Frognand, so because I told her about our past before.
Indeed.
So I would have told her about Dobbledan and what happened, and that he fell. I won't tell her that I tried to resurrect him though, because that's against the rules.
I want a deception check.
Can I
Straight?
assist her in her explanation?
I will say, yes,
Tactical
as
assistance.
part of just the storytelling, there's chiming in. There's like maybe a correction
learning.
from a minor slip
So
up.
plus 4.
I will give you advantage.
Advantage.
Man, thank you very much.
Guidance yourself.
I
You
will
could.
guidance myself.
We haven't resolved it. You can.
I feel like Rayla would be used to all of her clerics. Just
She's only.
She's also used to doing it.
She's also a cleric. There's no way her wisdom's high.
10. All right.
Total of 10. Fuck.
Sound of truth.
The Kraken will be dealt with. I'm not too concerned with it. I sensed a vile presence early on before the festival ended,
Oh,
below the city.
could it have been the hag?
That's what I'm guessing. Apparently the Kraken is a pet.
Her pet.
Yes.
Oh, gross. That's
Though,
awful.
if things are going as well as I think they might be, that Kraken will be dead in moments.
Oh, excellent. Do we have some waffles working on it?
Yes.
Love to hear it.
They're healing the Obscura and the injured.
That's wonderful.
There are 10 Obscura on site, which is unusual.
Interesting.
There's not normally that many in the city.
We are worried about the city. Is everything, once this is taken care of, is everything all right?
The church will have much to do. There will be a lot of dead to process and grieving families to take care of. We're already discussing a mass vigil for anyone who wishes to be seen under Lunaris.
Speaking of Lunaris, if I needed to leave the temple for a little bit to take care of some business with these folks, would it be allowed?
Your mission still stands. I still want to see your prison.
And I'll do everything in my power to continue to find what I was searching for. The druids and the sending stone.
Yes. You may strike out. It's a lot. I've watched over you for a very long time. Tried to protect you as best I could.
You've done a lot. You and the temple, and I owe everything to you. And once this is all taken care of, I plan to come back here and finish what I started. I promise.
All right.
Love her light?
Yes. You may stay here as long as you wish to. I won't stop you if you intend to go after the Kraken, but I would urge against it. But that is my duty.
I'm just glad that none of us went after it.
We did leave
Haven't gotten to the third
Wolfgang
group yet.
to his own devices.
He's not that. He wouldn't do that.
He's not an idiot.
even Z kind of.
Wouldn't he though?
By himself?
Oh, absolutely.
I join you, don't worry.
He does speak of glory and honor and whatnot.
We shall see to Double Dance body. We'll simply keep him from being brought back by anything unsavory, undead, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
We will hold the body until Frogdown arrives.
Thank you.
Zeke, I would like to speak with you. Alone.
Okay. We will go away.
Thank you for your assistance, Rayla.
Whatever I can do.
I'll follow Nesta out.
Zeke unlocks the door, holds it open, kind of gives you a bit of a side hug.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Closes the door. You're outside of the office. winding staircase before you heading downwards.
Should we find a place to wait for the others?
Might try and find a place to scry. That's something we can do, right?
I will say you haven't attuned.
No! No!
Still, it still requires
an hour
classic
and then do it.
attunements.
No, it's too much time.
This is why a
I'll do
two-game
it later.
action is
I'll do it later.
awesome.
I'll do it later. All right. Yes, let's
But I
wait
like
for the others.
drama of not being
And if anything happens, if Wolfgang did try and fight that thing by himself, so help me.
That's it.
Boy, Lunaris better be watching his ass. All right. As we pull away from that moment,
I love that he's just on his way to the temple.
Is he?
Potion Posse.
Ocean Posse.
You three are making your way through the city, weaving in and out, relying on your memory as best as possible to get you there as quickly as possible.
I am looking for Atrodane while we're moving. And if I see any of the fish people, I'm Eldritch blasting from the sky.
Roll a perception check at disadvantage. Unless you're
4.
moving slow to negate
4.
disadvantage. 4. You don't notice Atrodane within the crowd.
Okay.
Moving forward, you eventually arrive at the poisonous python. Light, dimmed, door closed. But, in shape, you knock. Moments pass before a light appearing upstairs. A little gnomish individual
2 seconds away from breaking.
comes out.
Honestly, I was about to
2
like.
seconds away
I
from
was like,
just
there's gonna be a
punching.
Molotov cocktail
Yeah.
moment.
Eldritch
No
blast
way
the door
a dog is
open.
gonna stand in our way.
Flashbang out.
Door unlocks. Squeaking open. Hello?
Gnomish?
Buddy.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Oh, it's you again. Hi. What? Come in, come in.
There's a lot going on.
It's insane out there. Lunaris, protect us all. Walking away. What brings you to my potion shop so late, early, or in dangerous times? What are you doing here?
And
Like you said, it's dangerous times. Remember that favor that you owe me? I'm calling it in.
There's a Kraken attacking the city. You want a favor?
Yep.
From potion salesman.
Yeah, I did help you out for the last week.
I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. It just seems an odd request at the time.
Well, we need it sooner rather than later in case you expire.
You did not say that.
Jesus!
at that moment, I was speaking gnomish to him.
I'm just saying we're in a dangerous situation. You never know what's going to happen.
in my life felt like milk.
We're just here to keep you safe.
I will
cash in
speak
that
in
favor.
gnomish to him.
Yeah, as you do that, I cover his mouth with my hand
Expire.
Speaking of expiring, what stage of life is he in?
He's probably in his late 400s.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he's older.
So middle age, middle to slightly older
A
age?
little past middle age.
Gotcha,
yeah.
cool. So in gnomish, I'll be speaking to him. I'll say, Sir, my family is in great danger. I've heard that you are the only one that may hold the secret to their safekeeping. I humbly beg of you a single potion. Anything I have is yours. I will indenture myself to you.
Young man, it's fine. No need to be so serious.
Awkwardly stand up.
What are they saying?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, for you guys, there's a lot of gibla.
But it sounds serious.
He was bowing and everything.
You're friends with him, I imagine. Hence him utilizing some
I
favor.
think he's selling you to the guy.
I'll gesture
wanna be-
towards.
I don't want to be so. Hold on, we have gold. I don't need to sell myself.
I I mean, yes.
There's one potion, then everything that we have is just going to him.
Yeah, they're definitely selling you. Yeah.
No, that's not what I said. Yes, I don't know what history he has with you, but do you have anything against petrification, against stone, against... Guidance!
That's how this one works. I'm gonna roll out in the open for stock.
Stop.
What does he need? What number does he need?
It's a 50-50.
Okay.
The
11 or
favor-
higher, I'll call high.
The favor was he'd craft me a potion at half price.
Great.
We'll see if he has one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 or higher, I'm calling high.
11 or higher.
11!
I actually finished one just before
Yeah,
the events
baby.
of today's festival. Yes.
Frogman's emo hair.
I'm bald again.
It just.
Yes, I will have it right away. Back into common. Is this your favor?
I don't know what
yes,
I'm agreeing
no,
to.
I'm
Rather concerned the gesturing
it
motion
just
made
dawned
here.
on me. In exchange for your body, no.
I'll do whatever I have to.
No, please, God.
Now,
I imagine Kyle's shirt was already off. He's unbuttoning his pants.
Norris, protect my eyes. I will grab this potion. It will reverse any effect of petrification on one person.
Consider us even then. One question: do you happen to have any weave water?
Weave water? No.
Shopping
No.
episode.
It's a rather difficult thing to create. Very dangerous too.
All right.
I'm not in the habit of having magical explosions in my face. Poisons, though, yes, I have those.
I don't need. Never mind.
Poisons, really?
Just the petrification.
What kind of poisons?
Okay.
Shopping episode.
So, if you don't mind, please. This is dire. This is urgent.
Yes, let me grab
No.
this.
Yeah.
He runs off.
And then just grab him while he's in the back.
Petrification. I really need to alphabetize this. Comes running out. A small vial of this almost see-through grayish liquid. For a split second, there's that fear that maybe it's Nox. But Nox is far more of like a metallic, almost mercury look to it. Far more substance.
I don't like that.
But you look through it and it's murky, but you can see through it. It's definitely not Nox.
Keep that away from me.
murky, that's another word we don't like.
By the time he's back out, I've laid out everything that could potentially ever be an element of a potion. My megalodon teeth, my dragonelle teeth, my bead of nourishment. That's about all I got. I make a pile of ink on the table. Yeah.
So gold then? Unless you want that stuff.
And then then I pull out my sack of gold.
Consider it a favor of dire times. If we don't watch out for each other, who will?
Aww, look at that.
I knew I liked you.
Yes, but do keep your clothes on.
We'll be saying that later.
No, I don't think I will, but go, get yourselves out of here.
Yeah.
Find safety.
I will.
Sir, I will be back with a fish for you. You just wait.
He doesn't.
I guess I won't say no to a fish, but rest, find cover, safety,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. In my wizardly quill ink that I can
Ah.
dissipate whenever I want to, I'm going to write down my family name and Hobble Hollow and Gnomish as well to hand to him. Find us for greater payment.
Okay, yes, I will hold on to this. Kind of folds it up, puts it into like a breast pocket that he has. All right. It was lovely meeting you, strange meeting you, but pleasant.
I tap his head.
I'm not a dog. What are you doing in my store? Please leave.
Close your door,
Yeah.
lock it, stay safe.
We'll get to safety. Find a church or...
Exactly where I'm heading.
All right. You Norris, watch you.
Fuck out!
He locks the door
Frogman?
behind you.
I'm just fixated on this itty bitty potion, how such a small thing can hold the fate of an entire life.
He trips and drops it.
Smash!
Roll me dexterities.
Yeah.
Mr. Nand, do you want me to put that inside the ring? You can hold the ring, of course.
I mean, everything I've ever wanted.
And all he had to do was lose his dad.
Fucking shit. That's the biggest decision I've ever had to make. Yeah, I'll hand it to you. Sure. Yeah, and I want to reach for the ring.
I will. A few seconds later, come back. Yeah, and I'll put some of the ruby luminescence in my pocket.
Okay.
Well, back to the temple. I do need to find someone, so I think this might be where we part ways.
Is it obvious who you're trying to find?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take off my my gauntlets of shaken water and hand them to you.
Okay, I'll put them on,
Yeah.
so I'm not carrying something else.
Be safe.
Thank you.
You wish to be alone?
If you want to come, I mean, I might end up fighting a kraken. You never know. Not sure where she's at.
My fate is tied to yours now. And I'll start flying with you.
All right then.
Guess I'll just go fuck myself.
I wish I had someone to tie my feet to.
I'll watch them
You're-
go and I'll be like, okay.
Before we leave, I will say your psychic blades are always welcome. If you want to come with us.
Lead the way.
Right. I'm heading off towards the kraken.
Okay.
Fucking A, man.
As we come back to the temple, Wolfgang, you're joining.
Am I? Did I lie?
You might have lied. Let's have a reroll.
Yeah, I lied.
He's a liar. He's a lying liar.
What'd you
lying
get?
I
paladin.
got 15.
15? Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't lie to her. I had the intention of going to the temple and then in the process changed my mind.
Convenience.
No, it was regardless.
Tactical.
The
Tactical new
idea
decision.
being
Now
that,
roll
like,
for fall.
Convince yourself,
as I'm
Paul.
heading towards it, you know, see the tentacles and the fucking chaos and shit, and I'm just like, well, I can't say no to that. And I decide I'm just gonna go.
Okay. I'll be making a new roll. Which means a new roll? Okay. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
And it's gonna be one of those things where he like can see the temple, and then he sees like. All right, I'm coming. And heads towards that.
Like a siren song pulled to the chaos behind you.
They were sitting at the temple twiddling our fucking thumbs waiting for everybody.
Playing pickleball.
I have no idea where he's heading. I'm just following.
You got a pickleball court in the
Oh, sure, we have a pickleball court.
All right. We'll come back to you, you fine folk. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Who?
Whoever's leading the search for, I'm imagining, Atrodane.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you would clarify that to me, I would definitely assist
Yeah, I
you.
would tell you. I mean,
Cool.
you gave me the bracers back, so.
Nice. Oh yeah. So can we both make rolls?
You can either both make rolls or one of you can be.
I'm good at investigation.
You should definitely make this roll.
Yeah. All right.
At advantage.
At advantage? Sick.
Tactical assistance.
Right. Well, I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Oh my fucking god.
But that comes out to a 13 at least.
Okay.
So
Takes you a little longer than you'd like. Asking about, she is kind of the talk of the town right now.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of people know who you're actually talking about in this instance. Maybe that big performance actually paid off in this moment of needing to find her.
Praise be to me.
She is at the Drowning Roots Tavern.
At the what?
Drowning Roots Tavern.
Okay. Start headed that way.
You guys make your way to that point, open the door, and a number of people are being ushered in injured. Some people who have already been wrapped up, slings put on their arms, other people who are still profusely bleeding. And there are a number of prisms in here. This has essentially turned into an emergency medical space.
Okay.
There are a couple prisms, mostly fractals out here, who are just pumping healing into people.
Okay.
You imagine this is not the time for regulation when it comes to magic in the city.
Yeah.
Atrodane is currently running around with a large bowl and ladle and is pouring out. She's still in costume. Some of the makeup has run by this point. Yeah, she kind of sees you all walk through and sets the the ladle and pot down, runs up to you, gives you a big hug.
Was there food in that pot?
There is, yeah.
Okay, that's what that was. You
Yeah.
didn't specify that one.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a bucket of healing potions.
Yeah, I was like, what is it?
We use water.
She's just pouring water on
No,
people's
it's
heads.
some sort of food that has been prepared. Soups are, it's easy to make, and you can make a lot of it fast.
Yeah.
She runs up and hugs you. Just,
You're right.
I'm fine. Everyone else is being ushered here as quickly as possible from the docks. I'm hearing stories about a kraken.
That is accurate.
What is going on?
The city's under attack. For reasons I can't really get into right now.
All right.
But here, take this. I'll hand her a potion. If you can put it to use.
Yes, absolutely. She runs over to a little girl who's currently huddled over what seems to be her mother, who's currently just seemingly unconscious, and she pours it into the mother's mouth, and her
Greater healing
wounds
potion.
start to heal. She comes to consciousness and just embraces her daughter, who starts crying into her arms.
Nicely done.
Fucking hellhole here.
There he is.
You're telling me this is just the first to come in?
Are there other individuals that are wanting of healing, that there's not enough healing for them currently?
Roll a perception check. Perception or medicine, it's up to you.
You also have 2 potions that I gave you.
Same thing either way. 11.
11. It's a little hard to tell without getting a little closer. At first initial glance, you see a number of people who are still slinged up.
Is there anyone unconscious?
Maybe you didn't have them.
No, she seemed to be the only one there.
Okay.
Atrodane stating that this is the first wave. There's probably plenty of unconscious who can't make it here right now.
Okay.
Not to sound too heroic or anything, but I'm going to try and stave off this next wave as much as I can.
You going after the kraken?
Might as well. Gods don't seem to be doing anything right now, so might as
That
well
again.
be me.
Jesus Christ.
Please be safe.
What do you think all this healing that's been done?
I mean,
Get him, Nesta.
So, I'm gonna stay here.
Fair enough.
I don't feel great myself. So, I'll maybe see if there's a little healing to go around, and then I'll meet you guys back at the temple.
We'll see you
All right.
there.
Sure you would come with me, Mr. Nand.
Where you go, I go.
All right then.
are you hungry before you go?
I'm fine.
I would literally vomit up anything I tried to digest right now.
Understandable. I'm not going to claim to know what's going on and whether or not you'll make it back, but fucking make it back.
We can get into it later. There's a lot we have to talk about.
Go.
You got any flight left?
Probably not.
No, not at this point. With the amount of running around, even getting to the tavern at some point, that flight faded.
Is it 1 hour?
10 minutes. I
It's
think
10 minutes. It is the third level flight spell.
Take mine, and I'll pull the feather out from my ear. Give it to you. I
At
got
this
one
point,
flight
your long
left.
strider would also be over too.
Yeah, sure. All right. If I need it.
No, we move in. We stick to the air. That thing's in the water. We fight at range. Don't do anything stupid.
Okay. I can do range.
All right.
How far does Eldritch Blast shoot?
120.
Cool. I have Chill Touch, which also does 120.
Perfect. All right.
So I'll go on the floor until we start getting close to danger, and then I'll do the same lightning lure, throw it down, suck it back, lightning shock.
Sure.
And I'll use my last flight for the day.
Your dark wings appearing, flying off into the sky. Your dark starred wings. Actually, probably with the Pegasus wing, it would be actual Pegasus wings.
Sure.
In this moment.
Yeah, this is like
Appearing
a
behind you.
transfiguration kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Taking off, flying forward. Right as you guys are about to take off, you see Wolfgang heading towards the Kraken. Alone.
Get up here, Wolfie.
Are you actually flying?
Yeah.
How am I going to do that?
You have a feather, don't you?
No, I'm not doing that. No, keep going.
I will softly, because I don't think you have any ranged weaponry. I've never seen you use ranged weaponry, right?
He's not gonna use it. He has a very rare axe. He's not gonna use it.
But Bruh can't. I mean,
Bruh can't.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Can you even though?
Okay, I don't think he can even.
He's still got water breathing up.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill himself though.
He's got a potion I gave him.
I'm gonna mage hand him down my sling and sling pouch.
Okay.
Just in case he wants to stay at range.
Thanks.
And it's way too small.
Just put it in my pack.
It's like a D4.
like a rubber band.
1 damage.
2 damage.
Oh, you're going
Not my
down
arm.
soon.
I
3
got
to
you in about
5
30
minutes.
rounds.
Its max
war of
range is
attrition.
120. So.
My max range is right in their face.
Oh my god, fucking idiot. You don't have range. You don't have range anymore.
You all
Didn't need it before.
begin to head off, flying above, trudging forward.
Oh my
Ringwood,
God.
what are you up to in the tavern? Anything in particular?
Well, I'm hanging out with his gal pal, Adridane. Adridane.
After having a moment of processing what's about to transpire, she continues serving. Eventually does give enough food to everyone and kind of sits down next to you.
You were really something tonight. Sorry that such a performance has to be overshadowed by a big stupid fish.
It does kind of feel like it doesn't really matter anymore.
Oh, it matters. You inspired a lot of people tonight. You probably put a lot of courage into people who didn't have it before.
And think about it that way.
Plus, they'll get it. I mean, you got Kylus out there. You got Frogman out there. You got a bunch of people who actually know what they're doing out there.
And now Glenn's out there too.
Is he? So you and Glenn?
Oh, gods no.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
definitely
I don't.
not.
I
Not my
know why
type.
you mentioned it.
Well, no, I just know he's also capable.
Oh,
He's-
great.
he's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
capable warrior.
Because Kyler's right. I mean, right?
These are the priorities right now.
I love
I don't entirely
mean, I am.
I'm
curious
sorry,
about
Riggs.
this.
It's none of my business. I'm just trying to take my mind off of all the screaming fish sounds. You know, I have a lot of trouble understanding how you people view fish.
And as it begins to pan, Atrodane goes into a detailed description of what the fuck fish mean.
Hello, penguin.
Oh my god.
Is there anything you guys were wanting to tackle?
Have we had time to have a short rest at this point?
I would say at this point, yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Do you attune to the
Yeah, I
sigil of
would,
location?
baby.
I also attune to.
Have I short rested?
Sigil of destruction.
You can
I'll say as
you
part
can
of this, you're
find
about to go
guns
into one, yeah.
If you ever wanted to.
Oh.
She's
So,
about to scry on us and be like,
using
those
my sigil,
motherfuckers.
I will find them.
Okay, creature.
Locate
So I
creature.
roll
I'll try and
down
see
when I
where
do this
everyone
or no?
is.
Locate creature will tell you
I
which
think it's
direction
correct.
something is
Yes,
in.
you would roll
Scry
back.
gives you an actual visual sight on them.
Is that what I roll?
Pathway.
Yeah, D plus 2.
Find the path is for locations only.
I would
Okay.
confirm with
Yeah,
him
it's
that
not for
you did
people.
go.
I'm gonna scry then.
Yeah,
But
he
if you're
said
able
I
to
did.
scry on a
Okay.
location, because scry finds a location, if you find the location, learn its name, then you cast find the path.
With enough time.
It combos into itself really well.
That's fair. With enough time near me, you probably
check
know
the
that
boxes
I'm
it'll
pretty
roll for you.
naturally resistant to a lot of
Okay, I don't
spells.
wanna do
So
that.
scrying
So
on
it's just
me
1d
would be
plus
more
2, right?
difficult than scrying
And
on
then
other
just
people.
apply that here.
True.
I think I
You
was.
also know them intimately, so there's a minus 10 effect on you with
sick.
scry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Depending on how well you know the target, there is a minus 2 their saving throw. And if you know them personally, it is a minus 10 from their
You can
saving
just do
throw.
one. You can keep one.
So I could
Really?
I could
Yeah,
roll
so
a
you can do
24,
6.
which turns it into a 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna try and scry on Wolfgang.
Okay. As you focus in, Professor, your sigil begins to burn.
Oh shit. Not mine.
No?
Oh, sorry.
As you're kind of starting to activate the spell, I just kind of.
Not enough to hurt, not enough to scar, not enough to pain. But it's reminding you it's there. And it definitely, you're a smart guy. It's definitely reacting to her. You scry. On who?
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
So I imagine. I'm waiting for this.
Sure.
I'll make a reference that no one's going to get to because that's what I do.
Challenge accepted.
Old people.
Yeah, you might get this. It's going to be kind of like a scene of Wolfgang stepping into view and a Rage Against the Machine song called Wake Up, which is, if anyone's seen The Matrix, it's
Oh
the song
my
that plays at the end of the first Matrix
Yes.
movie, which is a very good, like, as he steps in a frame, the first beat hits,
Sick.
and then he just starts walking towards this Kraken.
I love that bard.
Well, he's going towards the Kraken.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, stinker.
Of course.
Heaven planet.
Of fucking course.
Do we go after them?
Running down the stairs is Zeeg, who comes around the corner, looks at you, and did you cast?
Yes.
Yes, Nesta, I was about to mention that. I felt that.
Yes, all the bearers do.
What? You can all tell when we're using it?
Every single one. You use the sigil, all the other sigil bearers know.
Oh.
It's part of a warning system. If one of us is in danger, then we're using it.
Wow.
Alana would know,
Good to know.
and she might turn around.
Oh no.
I don't know.
But she doesn't know that you have it. Does she,
She
know
doesn't
that?
know I have it.
Did she know that Victor?
He was the last one to carry it.
I mean,
Then there's reason to believe that she wouldn't turn around. We might actually be okay. She might actually be okay then.
and to probably make her move faster.
Probably.
Oh, I think we need to,
Sorry. Something I should have told you.
That's okay. I was thinking maybe we should go. Well, I found when I was scrying, I saw Wolfgang heading towards the Kraken, and I feel like we need to help him.
The badass song playing.
There was some song playing, I didn't recognize it.
You're too young. It was badass.
Okay.
Like this guy. Like the Z guy.
I want to go.
Let's go.
No.
Dad.
You have a new responsibility to the world.
Question about the sigils.
From the ether.
Just ghost Wolfgang like quandary.
This is Paul.
Query.
A monster kills one of them.
Mhm.
Does the monster get the sigil? Okay,
Hmm.
thanks for that.
This is going to be the
Illuminating.
Kraken of destruction.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of
Dude, a
where
Kraken with the disintegrate spell.
Fucking destructive wave.
And all swings doing an extra 1d6
Fuck your
force
cities.
damage.
And Krakens are smart, I'm pretty sure.
They're very intellectual.
Yeah.
They're very intellectual. They read books.
Well, they're on.
They go to the cinema.
They're short-sighted, nearsighted.
They
not
love the
short-sighted.
ballet.
No, they are short-sighted.
Yeah.
This is a new chapter for us. Yes. But
Love ballet.
we still have our own responsibilities and duties to uphold.
I understand. But could they wait until the sun's up?
We'll
No, Dominic.
Operate better.
But they're in danger.
There are plenty fighting over there. If anything, they might not even get to swing at the Kraken by the time they show up.
There'll be fish people around.
There is a number of Obscura around.
Yeah, you're right.
Believe me, I understand your concern, and well, the fact that we've been able to take the time to attune to these, and we haven't seen the others, tells me that they're at least somewhere else out there too.
Believe me, I want to go too. I have my sword in my hand. But I'm not going to.
Do the smart thing, guys. Don't go fight the Kraken by yourselves.
Don't be dumb like the rest of them.
I'm gonna go. I'm dumb enough for all of us.
What did Rayla say to you?
It was a bit of a reprimanding day. I'm not supposed to be involved in your life, apparently. So, I'm not going to listen to her, but
You rebel, you.
apparently she was charged with watching over you
Charged
by your mother.
by my mother.
They were old friends for a very long time. And you can imagine Rayla's dismay when your mother and I
Okay. I get
met
the picture. Yes,
and-
yes, I get the picture. Yes.
Yes. I was not always a good man. And Rayla has not seen it in her heart to forgive me for any of it. So, and I don't blame her. There's a lot of me that doesn't forgive myself, but there are worse things I deserved a chance.
I can see why. You are a good man. I don't know who you were, but I know who you are. And you're someone who takes action.
That feels weird when I'm not going after the Kraken now. Just gonna say.
That's why I'm saying we should go after the
After
Kraken.
the Kraken. Fuck it, we're going. Let's leave.
Oh god.
So good. That was high on persuasion in real life.
It's not hard. He wants to do this fight.
Am I gonna miss out now?
I'm just
You're like leagues ahead of them if you wanted to leave.
gonna take the axe out, just
His growl moving forward.
Remember
I have no
when we
spells
talked
too. I have my
about
sword.
trust? Remember when we talked about talking to each other about
been a
the
day.
things we're going to
Hey,
do?
okay.
It's almoys been a
So when we had that
hours.
conversation, you went and did your own thing. So now we're all doing our own thing.
Oh,
It's
great.
even.
Oh,
It's
so
even.
it's a balance.
Yeah.
We told you where we were going.
Everything is
I
now
know where you
balanced.
guys are going, but
You three, troublemakers, heading off towards the
Enders?
Kraken.
Yeah. I mean, literally staying 120 feet away. Just blast, blast, blast.
I'm doing the opposite.
As you approach,
He gets killed.
the Kraken is nearing the end of its life. Multiple limbs severed by this point, and running across its body in lightning fast speed is Glenn.
yeah. Oh my God, Glenn!
Flaming sword in hand, swiping through, making an insane amount of attacks. And up above, you see multiple Obscura focusing in. And also, it seems weird that you can see him from this far away until you realize he's been enlarged.
Disintegrate him.
Excellent. Roll to hit.
All the Obscura are like, let's just boost this guy.
there are two Obscura. One's casting Enlarge, the other is casting Haste.
God damn it.
And
Oh.
as a fighter with 3 attacks is going to
Four
town.
attacks around, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just making mincemeat of this creature. There are a number of fractals and prisms nearby who are sniping off some of these smaller little sea spawn that consistently seem to crawl out. But now you're noticing a number of them are diving back into the water and swimming away. Before eventually stabbed into the head and the
Glenn
Dead.
saved the day. That's gonna piss you off.
Yeah, it is.
and freezes up. It ends. And in that moment, you understand why he's crimson. With that speed and the flaming sword. He begins to limpingly walk off. He has taken a beating. He is messed up. His left ear is gone. And he climbs down, sits down on multiple sea spawn bodies, and just lays on his back.
I approach him.
I'll just start clearing sea spawn from the sky.
Hey,
Fancy seeing you here.
it was very fancy seeing you. Good stuff.
What?
Good stuff.
Can you move to this side?
Oh, sorry. Good stuff.
Oh, I can hear you too well now.
Oh, sorry. Here. Drink this. I hand him a greater healing potion.
I appreciate it, I really do, but I think the worst of it's over. A number of fractals get around him and start healing him.
I'm sorry I was a dick to you. You clearly don't deserve it.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I had to say it.
I appreciate that.
Good job on the killing here. I'm a
Yeah.
little disappointed.
Do you think your friend, do you think Nessa can regrow my ear?
I don't know. Is that a thing people can do?
I've heard of regeneration. I've just
Can
never
eat
seen it
souls
in
back.
action. I don't know how strong she is in that category, so. Maybe
She's
rare.
pretty powerful. She has her god's favor, but I don't know if she's. Yeah, it's not there. It's still not there.
Yeah, but like the sound is still so weird.
Well, your ear canal is still. Anyways, I imagine someone in this city can do it.
Alright.
And you know what they say about imagining? It doesn't always mean anything.
Oh, okay. That's
Big
sadder than I thought it
Was
would
that
be.
helpful?
Is that
I
what
didn't
they
think that
say?
was helpful.
I was I don't know why.
Most nonsense
I
I've
was,
ever
I was
heard in my life.
thinking hopeful, but then it's
Yeah.
you and.
Anyways, this is awkward for me.
Drink.
That is a great idea.
A number of the fractals are like, you really need like serious medical attention. He's like, that's
Sir?
great. That's something for Sunrise. Yeah,
Drinks are on me. We're gonna go to the Drowning Roots.
let's do it.
Hey,
I've been to the Drowning Roots in a while.
Shit. We're going.
I'm just helping blast away whatever sea spawner there.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm doing
most
about
of them
a third
have
of his damage.
most of them have made their way into the water by this point.
I'm trying to like get your guys' attention.
I'll fly back down.
Hey, let's go get drunk at the Drowning Roots.
That sounds about right.
Shit.
I
gotta
promise
go
I
to,
won't poison you this time.
I gotta go to the temple.
Well, that was Nesta, wasn't it?
Technically, she did ask me to.
Yeah. That's 2 out of 3 for her.
Let's stop on the way to the Drowning Roots at the temple to get the professor and Nesta and Zeke.
I'm sure they figured it out by now.
Did they though?
They know that we are reckless.
As much as I don't like it, I think we should go there. Get my dad at least.
That.
What do you want to do with him?
Yeah, how's he doing?
Well, in Gnomish culture, we bury our dead. I don't know.
We've had a lot going on ourselves. While you're dealing with the Kraken, we were dealing with other things.
Been a busy night.
Fardana, I'm sorry.
You said that there's things that need to wait till the morning. These conversations wait till the morning.
As you wish.
Okay.
Tavern?
I kind of want to get the.
If you'd like, I can go get them.
Really?
You need a drink more than any of us. Why don't you go there and I'll get them?
Yeah, why don't you take a seat there, Mr. I don't know.
Why are you guys trying to get a drink at the place that's been turned into a medical
They don't
facility?
know
I don't know that.
That's true, he doesn't.
He knows that.
I do. There's plenty of alcohol. It's not in use right now.
It's over.
It's disinfecting wounds right now.
There's alcohol at the temple.
Is there?
I mean, it's
Does it have its own
supposed
bar?
to be for, ceremonies, but I know where it is.
Too bad you're not there to tell us
I know
that.
where it is.
Right?
So cheeky.
I know where it is.
Let's at least swing by and grab Rengwin.
Okay.
I don't care where I drink as long as I'm drinking.
Yeah, well, just try not to hurt yourself anymore.
Yeah.
You did good tonight, as much as I hate to admit it.
Thank you.
I admitted it. You can admit it. It's fine.
No, I can't.
You did.
I
You
take
just
it
did.
back.
You literally just.
I rescind it
Nah, you did.
immediately.
It's not
I'm
how that
starting to
works.
see 2 of everyone. Can we walk?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Great.
Want me to carry you?
I can't wait for day 3 at the
Like a
festival.
lovely wee
Oh my
baby.
god.
Yeah, is that still happening?
Fardana would not have said that.
I think I owe you 25,000 gold.
You definitely do.
I think
I was
definitely
waiting
do.
for that.
Let me carry you back while you think about that.
Yeah, take the load off. He crawls onto your back in like almost full plate. Shield, sir. I want a strength check from you, sir. Athletics.
+1 because I'm mage handing.
9.
Watching.
You
this.
don't drop him, but it is just. and then you get to stairs.
Wolfgang.
Oh, no, I'm
just-
flying.
Oh yeah. then it's actually really easy.
Okay.
Holding on to him's a bit tough, but it's not like you're dragging him like this. He's supported on your back.
Just 2 inches above the ground. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kinda-
He's just like, your shadow wings feel weird.
Don't think about that.
How can I not? They're right against
Have
me.
you thought of other armor other than like just the heaviest fucking thing in existence?
I am not a dexterous person.
Maybe you should work on that.
No.
You sound drunk already.
Fly.
Is it me, or were you pretty sure he was going to say that your wings feel weird on my balls?
He was gonna say on his chest.
you made the B sound.
yeah, I was
Did I?
waiting
He
for
made the B
I was
sound.
waiting
His-
for butt.
His
Breasts.
breasts.
So,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I was
Nipples
about to
are
get.
extra sensitive.
My nipples
dude.
are so tender.
He's
Why are your
so
shadows so
chafed from that
cold?
fight.
It's like he just ran a marathon and they've just been chafing.
That's why they call him Crimson.
Oh, God.
This has 2 band-aids.
Ooh, pepperoni.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
We'll say for the sake of time, you all eventually gather
Let's do
together.
that.
Are you wanting to meet at the temple or the Drowning Roots?
I think ultimately temple.
Ultimately, temple eventually.
Yeah,
So
by
we would
way
take,
of
like,
drowning
3
roots.
steps outside.
Yeah,
and
we
just,
have our weapons drawn. We're like, oh, it's dead.
Yeah, because you guys waited an extra hour.
Yeah. You guys
intentions, though.
step
Our
off.
intentions were
You
good.
guys step off the gondola, and they're just there waiting for the gondola, with just Glenn held over on his back. Though by this point you're not flying
Yeah,
anymore.
there's this bead of sweat.
Hey, I'm in pain.
He's in a lot of pain.
You look like you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
I am too. I might have herniated a disc in my back.
yeah, you probably did.
I got sidetracked on the way to the temple, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not sorry.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That seems like something you would do. We
does.
were coming because of intuition of that.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
It's kind of predictable sometimes, aren't I?
Oh, okay. So predictable.
You're so hilarious.
Oh, you've been drinking.
She drank on the way there.
Sorry, that was Dominic. Registering as a DM. Like, gotcha. I know where we are now.
Let us,
I'm great. That was so stupid of you, though.
Atrodane probably followed you
Yeah.
all as well.
to the temple, my friend.
And there's alcohol there?
Yeah, we have alcohol.
Good kinds? Is
Very
it
good.
wine?
Yes.
Ugh.
Is that not good?
No, it's not good.
Hey, wine can be pretty good.
When we get back, I'll mix you up a special cocktail.
Can I say that?
Okay.
Can I retcon that I took a flask with me from the Drowning Roots Tavern?
Sure.
Okay.
Sneakily take it.
Yeah.
Roll sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
9.
9. Everyone noticed. Because everyone's got a 10 or higher.
Wolfie, can I have some of that? Just pour it in my mouth.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Since
so
when is
you guys-
wine not good, people?
I just don't like wine. I'd rather have liquor. It's better.
I feel like the
Drink
church
some and
just
hand it
like
to Kyla.
might skimp out a little bit on the quality of the wine.
Enjoy.
You seem like a wine guy. I'm not surprised.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Well, we did
He's
share rosé together.
sophisticated.
We sure did.
I'm sophisticated. No, I'm not.
Sophisticated.
You all head inside the temple.
Yeah, start corralling these cats.
Anything you guys would like to do for this evening? The remainder of this evening before
I'm gonna
attempting to rest.
pour a potion into the wine glass of Glenn. Just kind of mix it with the wine.
Anti-poison.
Yeah.
I will raid the wine cellar for as many bottles as will not be noticeable.
Rayla is extremely hesitant, but with the events of the evening, lets you raid the cellar.
I wasn't aware she would be aware of it.
I mean,
Did
we
you
could
want to
just,
try and do it sneakily?
Yeah, I did.
Roll stealth check.
let's just hang out in the
It's
cellar.
disadvantage.
'Cause you're-
Disadvantage.
Aren't you wearing heavy armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want to take it off.
Wolfgang will
Take it off.
be going to a quiet corner of this temple where no one can hear him say what the things he's about to say.
Okay, she's gonna catch me for sure.
She catches you.
Vicky's
She
not
understands the
right.
circumstances. You're allowed to go ahead. And she's like, don't drain it.
I
Don't
wouldn't
let
take too
them
much.
drain it.
Yes. No, I would just take a little handful.
Yeah, just a little handful. Just a wee bit of wine.
You all begin to sit, rest, grapple with the events of the evening.
I don't rather than drinking. I don't even pretend to prestidigitate. I'm gonna go find the mausoleum or the crypt or whatever they have, and I'm just gonna spend the night sleeping at my dad's feet.
As you approach, there are two fractals who are currently casting magic over it, radiating as this bit of like a rainbowed color washing over him, and they see you and stop. This is a fist. He's been preserved. He will hold like this for the next 10 days.
I don't say anything to them.
Let's go. And they leave you.
I just curl up by his feet, spend the night.
After a good amount of drinks, I would go find him.
Anything else anyone wants to do?
Yeah, I need to have a conversation with somebody.
Okay. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Nice. Multi-class.
I'll probably talk to at least Nesta at some point.
Okay. Brendan? Just chilling?
Yeah, she's just gonna be kind of like lost in how fucked up her friend group is. And what a jam she got into.
Super fucked.
I will say all of
These guys are a
Doubledane's
problem.
effects are handed to you.
Okay.
Clothing. He's been draped in just, clothing that can cover him, but his armor's been taken off. Weaponry, any equipment he has been taken off and handed to you.
Cool.
Okay. You approach.
Kind of just cup in hand. See him sitting down. And I'll kind of just sit down next to him and lay up against it. I'd ask how you're doing, but I think I have a pretty clear idea.
I mean, it's funny. I didn't really know him. He left when I was young. And, I mean, it's crazy to me how much someone can not be a part of your family and then suddenly they're back. And you're ready to forgive and forget and accept them again. And when they're gone, it feels like you're missing out on an entire lifetime of experiences. No matter how much time you spent with them. You come from another place, right?
I do.
Where do we go when we die?
I think it depends on the person. Your father, he dedicated his life to something greater than himself. I'm not going to pretend I know what that means in the afterlife. Where I come from, you can hope to spend eternity in the eternal blue, flying forever. I don't know if that's what would happen to him. For all I know, he could end up in Mine Hills, but one thing I don't want you to do, which might be hard now, don't make him more than he was in your mind. Might be hard now, but he made his choices. It was always going to end this way, one way or another.
You know who I could never speak too much of? And I'll manifest my mind to manifest the spellbook again. I'm the younger brother. You knew that, right?
I believe so.
I always looked up to her, but I was never as strong, never as brave. Everything I've found in you all is a quality she's had. She's as smart as the professor, as brave as Wolfgang, as playful as Rangwin, as cool as you. And she's someone that made me think of faith. I'm so confused right now. Everything's been taken from me, and just now tonight, everything's been given back to me. I don't know what to make of all this. I just don't know. I am grateful to have been here with you all. But now with everything happening tonight, I don't know where my place in this party is.
Where was it before this?
It was with a newfound family. And hey, I have just as fucked up as a family as I'm sure all of you do too. But forgive me if I'm wrong. The events of tonight are not things that happen amongst those that love each other. I trust you. Everyone else, I don't know about anymore.
I don't think your place with us has to change. I'm not going to pretend to know about found family. I've got my own problems, and I'm not about to dump them all on you. Just take it one day at a time. If you could forgive your father for everything he's done, I think you could forgive the others. With time.
With time.
And hey, if you go mad and decide to kill everyone, I've got your back.
I can't wait.
No, don't be too eager for it, alright? Mr. Nant, all I'm saying is that I think this group is going places. We're gonna unlock secrets that have been hidden in this world for a long time. And you're not gonna find anything as interesting. And I think the most beautiful thing about you is your curiosity. And I don't think that'll be sated anywhere else.
Okay. Okay.
You want some wine?
Fuck it!
Oh, shit!
And we start drinking together.
With some words shared and wine spared, we move out of this space. It's Wolfgang.
Is there a mirrored surface anywhere that I can find?
Sure. Yeah, there's a little bit of like a
Look here, ass.
actually, if you were to go into the space where Victoria had her surgery, that space, there is a mirror off to the back. I know, it's so hot in
So
this room.
good.
There's a mirror off to the back that normally has a curtain over it, but you can peel it back. Full body. Kind of cuts off around the ankles, but unless you back up.
Is it behind a curtain right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll walk up and kind of pull the curtain. Expecting a jump scare, nothing.
Still you?
Walking up to the mirror and just kind of like staring at it for a moment. Well, I know you're not gone. We need to talk.
I am a little disappointed.
Yeah, me too. You go first.
And that sigil was always meant to go to you.
You have a funny way of handing things down then.
It's part of my legacy.
So what was your plan here?
Plans.
You
I
know
have
about plans.
Many, in effect.
Why don't you let me in on them?
Why?
Why not? You don't have a body anymore.
Don't I?
Don't you?
Your right arm begins to twist. Moving up to you. And pats you. Before letting go.
Wolfgang kind of just takes that without much emotion or reaction to it. All right. So you sort of have a body. What's your next move? You want me to go out there and kill Zeeg? Take his sigil?
Why would I want that?
And kill the professor, take his?
The professor is of no consequence right now.
Fuck you, dude.
So who is?
Side character.
I mean, you clearly got a plan. Wouldn't it be nice to have a confidant? Someone that can help you with it?
Ooh, I don't even want to know. Go ahead and roll persuasion or deception. Don't tell me. Just tell me the number.
Watching that oath just.
Breakers are sick.
10.
Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Sometimes the dice fuck everything up.
19. Are you lying?
Of course.
Yes. Oh, you are a god.
I can't help.
It hit me and then the fan blew it away.
She's like, it's,
I
no.
want you to sweat. Just a bit. Out of everybody in your group. Kailis frightens me.
Why?
I can't put my finger on it. When he says finger, your finger twitches.
He's just some elf from somewhere else. Who cares?
No, he's more than that.
I mean,
Even my
He's-
simulacrum noticed.
good looking elf. I don't understand.
No,
Fine.
he is the key.
The key? What does that even mean? Why are you being cryptic? I don't understand this.
Because you're lying to me.
Of course I'm lying to you.
Of course you're lying to me.
So is this the
He
game
is
we're going to play?
the key to the 5th member. I bet I can bait them out with him.
I bet you can.
Would you like to be part of this?
I don't know if I have much of a choice.
Everyone has a choice. That's where
Kill
struggle
you
comes
so you
from.
don't be the bait.
You can fight this and lose. Or you could see the new world that we are about to create.
What's that look like?
No more boundaries. Nothing holding us back from our potential. True glory.
That is an appealing offer.
He said the word.
I have an idea, though. Can you guess what it is?
Of course I can.
I bet you can.
Go fuck yourself.
And you're like, at the mirror, you got it.
So as you do, your other hand back at you, but shaking.
I'm gonna rid myself of you. Then you're gonna have to find someone else to torment. And then when you do eventually, take them over? Is that the plan here? That's the plan here. I'm gonna kill them and get rid of you once and for all. So this will be
Careful
fun.
What you wish for.
No. I'm not careful with much of anything. I'll be seeing you around. And I turn and walk away from the mirror.
Okay. Moving away from the mirror. Where do you go?
Go back to fine.
All right. Professor, you wished to speak with Nesta.
Yes.
Amongst revelry and drinking and mourning, you find her.
Kind of sitting quietly.
I'll sit down by you and raise my wine glass to you.
Oh, did I hit your knuckle? I'm sorry. I made a loud sound.
His knuckles have hit harder.
Yeah. How you holding up?
I'm a little worried. I don't know about my future here. About this scar.
Yes.
About the responsibility. How about you?
About the same. Worried about this and the weight it carries. I'm more concerned about with how I got it and what I can ever do to rectify this situation. I'm not sure if I should even try and speak with Frogman now. Wait.
I would at least wait till the morning. Give him time to grieve. Know that there will be probably a bridge to get past.
Yes, I'm very aware of that. And honestly, I'm just thinking of everything that's happened and how everything's turned out. I mean, worst case scenario, I may not even live to see the morning. Wolfgang will turn into a lurching zombie of his grandfather's creation and come into my room and off me in my sleep.
I suppose that is a possibility.
Not tonight.
Make sure we lock the door. I'll make a mental note of that.
If any of the other acolytes or prisms have warding magics for alarms, perhaps it would be prudent to request them. I feel bad for getting in Wolfgang's way during the fight. I knew in my heart that he would be going for Victoria, make sure that she's safe. But
I think you did what was best. You were afraid that Wolfgang would harm us, and you were acting not against Wolfgang, against Victor. So you can't blame yourself for that. What I'm worried about is, like, you have a reputation as kind of a ladies' man, and what are they going to say when they see?
the professor will, like, seriously blush from that.
Scars are cool, man.
Yes, Al, you have been privy to a side of me that not many see.
Something?
Everything.
I worry for us. There is I still hold to my theory that we're all connected in some way, and this just seems to bring it home more. Mavi Dorn being related to Ringwin and her past, Victor and his connection to Wolfgang, Doubledan, your father. I mean,
You know what I think about all this. You probably don't have to ask. But feels divine to me.
Oh my god.
I am sorry. That's who I am. And we're here in the temple. And everything has happened for some reason.
Yes, it has. I worry about our baseline of trust.
Well, that really went out the window today, didn't it?
It certainly did.
Well, tomorrow's a new day. We'll start fresh. Maybe the baseline just keeps moving a little bit. We do what we can to meet it until we can't.
You know, as a scholar and as a teacher, not that obviously you're not one of my pupils, but there's been many times in the past teaching that I learned great things from my students, things that I didn't even think about. And I think you've helped me realize something.
Really?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nesta is so wholesome.
She really.
Too good for us.
We're the worst.
Yeah, all of them like
Nesta is like-
distrustful of her. and, like,
I'm starting to get what Ranglin's talking about, man.
It's the fucking best. You would be good if it wasn't for your fucking grandpa.
Sons of a father, alright.
Grandfather.
Apple far. Fall far from the grand tree.
Just know that with this sigil, whatever it entails, I'm there with you. I know you didn't quite take it as deliberately as I did, but I am happy to have someone like you to shoulder the burden with.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you too. I think we're bonded now beyond anything on this mortal plane.
Seems like it. Well, to immortal bonds.
What a bonds. Good God. I think I need something sweet. I know where they keep the crepes.
And clothes.
Oh, did they deliver to that crepe store?
You know, we have a supplier.
I'll hang with her for a bit and enjoy crepes if we find some.
Sure.
I would like to speak to acolytes and find a very secure room and then throw every alarm spell on it.
So I looked it up. Clerics don't have alarm.
Son of a...
Not even other not even like a specialized
Not even
cleric.
like other clerics?
No,
Damn.
they don't get the alarm spell.
What are you worried about, pal?
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Like what?
How many people might kill you? 1, 2, our
alarms-
whole family.
Alarms are really for
Potentially.
artificer, bards, sorcerer, warlocks, and wizards. Yeah, a lot of them get it.
Artificers.
God!
You have people walking the grounds, but they don't have the alarm spells. Yes, and especially after tonight, you imagine there's going to be multiple patrols in multiple parts of the town, not just in the temple itself.
Yeah, I'm worried about
Inside the temple, yes, understandably.
Then I will ask,
Inside the computer.
what's the deepest, darkest, most secluded corner room in this building?
The crypt.
Yeah.
Second place.
The wine cellar.
Right above the crypt.
Or Frogman is actively plotting against you.
No, you're in a different part. You're in a different space. There's holding stations essentially for those that are tending to bodies.
I see. Okay.
Before they are eventually interred. But they're
it's
not
ju-
going to
it's-
move Doubledan until you give the okay.
It's just the double doors.
So the wine cellar, you say?
Yes.
Okay. After the night winds down, I'm going to go into the wine cellar.
Wines down.
Shut
I gotta get one an hour.
Um,
It feeds my
I'm
soul.
going to go into the wine cellar, close the doors, and I'm going to get, like, every crate or barrel that I can move and barricade the door.
Bar yourself in.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna stop me.
Moving everything over. You bolster up your defenses for the evening. Feel pretty confident. You can't even see a door. So,
And I will go into my meditation.
And then the doors open outwards, and you're like, fuck.
you would know it opens inwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
dimension
when
door
I'm
overnight.
done, I will switch back to my usual autumn.
Okay. Wolfgang, I know there's something you want to do. Does anyone else want to tackle something, though, who hasn't had a chance?
So, I would have been trying to listen in on that conversation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Penguin.
Both of us?
No,
Both
they're
of you, yeah.
bonded by.
17.
17.
That is only a 13.
9.
9. So yeah, you're able to get pretty close and you hear just about all of it.
Okay. So I hear most of that.
Maybe a couple hushed moments get missed, but you get the general gist. This was a big bonding moment for them.
Yeah. So when I feel like they're wrapping up that conversation, I'm going to very stoically walk towards the front door, out the front door of the temple, and I'm going to kind of try and head down back to the docks where we got in the fight.
Okay.
Mavi,
You hop onto the gondola. In stoic silence. You hop off. You wander your way. Things have started to quiet down in the city. People are starting to head home. Some walking back injured. And you do find a number of bodies on the streets who are starting to be picked up by local guards, ushered off towards the temple to be looked over, sought to. You come to the fight. Blood. Sea spawn.
I sit on a bench by the water.
Reflecting, ever so slightly, the moonlight of Lunaris. And you wait.
Oh, wait.
We'll pull back from this moment. Wolfgang.
Do I know where Rayla's office, home, bed, whatever the fuck?
You
it
can
would be?
ask around. People,
Yeah.
people can direct you to it.
I want to go talk to Rayla.
Okay. You go up.
Louder.
I'll give a fuck.
Door unlocks. She kind of opens it up, rubs her eyes. Hello.
Hi.
How do any of you have energy right now?
I don't. Can I have a moment of your time?
Yes, come in. Feel free to sit.
No, I'm good.
Do you have wine?
I have this unnamed liquor that I don't know what it is, but it is not great. But you should drink some. Not great.
Dominic's practiced that before.
Just
That's his face he makes every time he takes a shot.
Yes. How can I help you?
I would like to devote myself to Lunaris.
Not what I was expecting. Okay. Okay.
she is someone who can protect and help those who need it, correct?
Absolutely, it's one of our.
Brittany's so excited.
Oh my god!
Brittany just shit out a deep
It was a nat 20.
Shit out of my phone.
Yes, it is one of her primary focuses. Her focus is leading the lost, specifically. Those who've wandered from a path of righteousness, those who have been claimed by shadows, twisted their minds. It is our primary focus.
Zeeg is a disciple of Lunar's, correct?
In so many words, yes.
What does he do for the temple?
He does not entirely act for the temple. He has his own focus. He believes in the wrath of Lunaris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I'll take one of those, please.
I'll take that with a side of rage.
While it is not her focus, she does need people who focus on that type of violence. Yes, okay, I understand. How often do you pray?
Next question.
Are you interested in attempting it?
What does it entail?
Finding peace and calm within yourself.
Is that something that can be taught?
Yes,
Oh.
you can practice it as well.
Kind of hoping you were going to say no. Sure. I'm not meeting you halfway yet, am I?
Not entirely.
Okay. How do I do that? This is new to me, so I'm trying.
Reflect on why you want this. Why would you wish to speak to her?
Because I also want to protect and help.
That's a great foundation.
Okay?
Build from there.
Does that involve prayer?
Yes.
Okay. Where do I do that?
There's a central chamber.
Okay.
I've walked through it many times.
Do I have to say things? What do I have to say?
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Speak it in your mind. Say it out loud.
Okay.
Both are acceptable.
Do I do that now?
You do it when you feel ready.
Okay. Is that all there is to it?
Yes.
Okay.
If you are earnest and true, she will respond.
What do you get out of this? Not this. This. Personally.
Well, I've always felt powerless in most of my life, unable to make decisions for myself. I grew up noble. The elves fairly recently have absconded from this plane of existence. I'm one of the few who remain here. I wanted to make decisions for myself. Lunaris heard me.
Did you speak to her? Is that how this came about for you?
I've never spoken with her personally, but I have felt her presence.
I feel like I have as well. But it's usually embodied by your protege.
She does speak through many clerics. It is our primary focus. We are her voice. The planar gates that keep divine entities and fiendish entities from absconding onto our plane of existence, it diminishes their voice. So we speak for them. And if we are true to what they represent, then we are given more abilities to help spread that goodness. If we falter, we may be given a test to prove ourselves once more. If we continue, we may lose our abilities entirely. It is not a light path to tread, and it is not one easily turned around.
I've always been of the attitude that if it was easy, everyone would do it.
It's a fair mindset.
Go have a conversation, huh? Alright, let's hope it goes better than the previous one. Down there?
Wherever you feel comfortable. She exists in all things.
Oh. I like that a little better. Okay. I'll be back. No, I won't be back. I'll see you later.
I would like to rest.
Yeah, you get some rest.
Yes.
It's late. I probably should do that as well.
Thank you.
All right. I've been hallucinating, so, you know. It's probably from lack of sleep.
Wolfgang,
Yeah.
just be honest.
With you or her? Both?
Everyone.
Okay. We killed my grandfather earlier. He's been alive for a long time.
Your honesty is strong.
Is this not the situation you were talking about?
Yes, tact might be the next step.
Okay. I've never been good at that.
Right. That is a dull blade for you. Let's wet it.
Okay.
God.
Damn. That's
I'll work on that.
fucking roast.
Yeah, that's a great line.
Just gonna mosey on out of here.
Yes. Have a good evening.
You two get some rest.
I will.
I won't wake you up again.
Thank you.
But if I do, I'm sorry.
Door closes. And a resounding lock.
Kinda. Alright. And I'm gonna go out back wherever because there was, when everyone made their way to the vigil for Olwil, there was like it was outside of the temple, and it seemed like everyone was going towards that.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of head in that direction.
Okay.
Outside.
It's like a balcony with steps
You
or something.
step out front. Yeah, it's essentially like this winding staircase that kind of extends downwards. Bit of scaffolding has been set up as part of that, but there's a natural stone carving into the side of this cliff. This temple is raised up on the side of large rock, and down below it's like probably 100-foot drop into water.
Okay. Wolfgang's gonna kind of like walk to the edge of whatever, kind of sit down for a second, and then kind of like lay back, and then immediately fall asleep.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Did want to find Atrodame before the night's over.
She's here, present, drinking wine. You find her. Well, it's a kraken slain,
I didn't actually do any Kraken slaying,
but it was brave enough for you to go.
I suppose. That guy over
It's
there.
not about the deed; it's about the intent. And you had every intention. I can tell you not. I've been drinking.
Yes, you have. Perhaps the conversation I wanted to have would be, well, we'll do it when you're sober.
I can sober up. I can find water.
Why don't we just go find a place to rest?
All right. But I want to know. I want to know.
What do you want to know?
I'm feeling impatient.
I think this can wait.
Oh,
It's important.
Kaz is such a fucking tease.
Fine.
I need you of sound mind if you're going to make this decision.
Okay.
Let's get some rest. We can talk tomorrow.
She finds a place to rest.
I'll lay down next to her.
Okay.
You go to bed.
Not gonna sleep with a
In
drunk
front
girl.
of God?
What is this even doing? What does that do?
I mean,
But
I
what if
would
we
love to
kissed?
desecrate this temple, but like,
I mean, Lunaris does represent love.
Yeah, she's all for it.
Ends to a
and
means.
fertility.
Maybe not then. If you
both
don't
those
want.
things he's not looking for.
You all sleep well into the next day. You find rest on a park bench. No one shows, no one visits. And unfortunately, you're greeted with the smell of rotting fish, as some of the sea spawn are starting to decompose by this point. The afternoon arrives for you all. Though, probably for you two in particular, you would probably wake up just before the afternoon. And on that note, that is where we're going to close tonight's session with a new day upon us.
Level
And
7.
a new level 7.
Ooh, as we level up to
That was hard.
It was all worth it.
Always a fun moment.
And I rolled a 6!
Hey! Yeah, if we want to go around and do HP rolls real quick.
What are we rolling?
You roll an 8.
Yes, D8 for clerics.
And for rogues.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Because I have an idea of what you're up
So what do
to.
you do? You roll it
You
and
just
then
roll.
add six.
I don't know
Add
if I
add your
seven.
6. Well, you'll go into like level up and then you'll add it there.
I mean, level 2 is a good.
I know, but I want my aura so
I know
bad.
you want your aura so bad. It's up to you.
I will not be rolling as of yet because I
Okay,
haven't
we'll
figured
wait.
out what I want to do.
We might start next session. We'll have you roll
Sure.
just before we go in.
I'll have an answer for you by then.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Nice.
6.
Yeah.
Nice.
6.
Excellent.
6.
Wow. Holy cow.
Nice.
Well, how the
Real
professor
good.
has been rolling for HP 6 is a fucking godsend.
I know.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, you were getting just shafted. You got so many threes.
Got a managed character on those.
Nice. Everyone's above 6 right now for.
Know your enemy.
Yes, you do. One of my favorite abilities for battle masters.
Can I get 2 more
And
minutes?
then
I'm so sad for my level 4 spells. Keegan, I sent you a text a while ago. I'm wondering if I should take a spell that I texted to you.
Well, we're probably going to talk about this for a very long time.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on all of our socials, 20 Chronicles across the board, on just about everything. Oh, God. All right, we're going to be here
I feel like
for a
I'm in
while.
danger.
You are? And Shenanigans!
With that, we will see you guys here, same time, same place. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Dance.